What up, family? What's up? What up? What up? What up?
What
Sorry,
it
y'all.
do, baby?
Hey, man, we had to handle in-house business first. You know, Tiger Talk with 1400 Club comes first. We had to bang out our Bethune-Cookman and Jackson State recap. So y'all, I appreciate y'all for hanging tight with us. We man, if you haven't already, man, go to Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club. Make sure you subscribe. New to this page, y'all know what to do. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, share this video. Yeah, we started late, but whatever, man. It's Monday. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's 6-6-0. Tiger Nation is homecoming. Y'all know we're gonna be busy all week. It's on and popping, man. It's on and popping. So let's see who in this thing, man. Travis, what's good, baby? Appreciate you, bro. Always,
What's happening,
man. Showing
Trav?
love. Posted it on Twitter. Definitely a great supporter, man. We appreciate you. Mr. Bernard, what's up, baby? There you go, man. Always kicking in, man. You're a good brother, man. Appreciate you a lot. Bernard, what's up, baby? He said he ready to eat some Campbell soup. Yeah, thick and chunky. You know what I'm saying? I like that. Homecoming week. What's up, Jackpot FT? We in here, Chris McCray, no doubt. Believe. And is loading. What's up, Dark Side?
They gonna stop loading,
traveling, buddy. I always see him when I'm traveling. I love Jack State football, jumping Tigers. Our new field and shed coming together nicely. New field and shed. Oh, got new things popping in Jack State.
Hey man, that field look good too.
Huh?
That field look good too.
Yeah, man. Hey, it is DJ. What's up, baby? Hey, man, great talking to you today, bro.
DJ, what's happening, homie?
Man, bro, always good talking to you. DJ, hey, man, make sure y'all go follow Raw Truth Media, man. DJ dropped a heck of a video, man, talking about these Uncle Ruckuses in the conference. These what you call them, bro? These Clarence Thomas.
Hey, man.
Hey, man, we're going to talk about that, too. We're going to jump into it, bro.
I'm going to call them Big Eye, Little Eye. That's what they is.
Yeah, Uncle Ruckus asking questions.
Big Eye, Little Eye.
I thought you said that you didn't get recruited by HBCUs. There was an article. Let me go and find the article that says that I think you lied to us and said you didn't get recruited. Man, shut your ass up. You know who I'm talking about. The number one hater coming out of Grambling. He's a turd, man. You can tell him I said that. It's all good. But anywho, man, 6-0, man. Beat Bethune 48-8. We dominated them, man. Y'all be sure to go to Tiger Talk 1400 Club. Man, that was a great recap, bro. I enjoyed that a lot, man. So you know, we had to put on. We had to clean. You know, we had to come. You know, we get on Tiger Talk. We got to come with it, man, because we know we got a lot of loyal listeners, those that follow us and support the movement. Like I said, we tell our own story, and now this is Tiger Talk After Dark, featuring your boy Zoe and your boy Ken, man. So what's going on? Brooklyn Bed-Stuy here. What's happening from the Big Apple?
But I'm from Bed-Stuy.
Yeah. What's cracking? Darius McIntosh. Appreciate you, bro.
What's going on, man?
Yeah, 30 years old. Do you understand? Damn, that's 60, man. Actually, man, I don't remember what I ate last week, let alone what the Joker said to me, but hey, I like it.
Hey, I really wish I could have been like a moderator. I just wish I could have buzzed in and said, now what does your question got to do with the damn game that we're finna play on Saturday?
I wish Coach Ryan would have said, I ain't you that fella that's always talking on the internet.
Here's the thing though. And it was intentional because he didn't make the press conference last week, and on the website, because he's on HBCUsports.com, he pretty much made the comment that he was going to do it this next week. So he was just being intentional, just being, you know what I'm saying, you know.
Hey, we welcome it. Listen, you got people out here rooting for the Campbells. And they claiming this HBCU unity.
We're gonna address it.
Hey, listen, we go. Hey, it's no holds barred tonight, baby. Y'all know what time it is, man. But anywho, let me see what else I had over. I ain't upload a whole lot of that, man. But I definitely wanted to, just throw this up one more time, man. It's a different world, man. It's homecoming 2022. We kicked that thing off on Saturday. We are officially, let's see where we at in the homecoming schedule right now, Zoe. So today being Monday, the family cookout. They got the rave party tomorrow, bro. Check this out. Tomorrow I got transfer community student mixer. You got midday madness all-star basketball game, and then you got the street jam, followed up by Wednesday, the pink out Darty Day Party, homecoming concert. Who we got for the concert this year? I think we have Moneybag Yo.
Man, you got Moneybag Yo. We got 2 concerts too, because Rick Ross coming too.
Rick Ross coming to town, going The
want that lemon
pepper. Boss. We got the biggest boss man in town for homecoming as well. And listen, hey, that's gonna follow up by Thursday when your boy get to town. Your boy gonna be in town on Thursday. Yeah, we got that big block party coming down. We got the food truck. Well, now that's Friday. We got Founders Day observation. We got the step show. Ain't gonna make none of that. But definitely gonna be on Campbell Street. Big block party. It goes hard, man. It's gonna be thick out there. Y'all make sure y'all be safe, man. And hey, we want nothing but love, man. Showing this weekend. Want to have a good time, man. Want everybody to be safe. Don't do nothing stupid. If you're drinking, get an Uber, get you a ride share, ride with somebody, whatever the case may be. We're gonna keep it. We want to make sure we be safe so we get back to home to our families after this weekend, so we can go back the next weekend and beat up on Southern. And Friday, we got the food truck Friday. We got the Yard Fest. We'll definitely be on the yard. Hope to see everybody. We'll be rocking Tiger Talk merch, so you know exactly who it is in the building. And then Saturday, we're gonna kick some Campbell's ass. You know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much homecoming.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss Yard Fest. It's a thing of beauty.
Oh yeah. 3 concerts. Hey guys, I love family. How's it going? Just want to take a picture with Pilar Saturday. Hey, I don't blame you on that one, dog. So I'll be at the crib on Friday. JFD keep Campbell off. Man, we just had a really good moment, man. Zoe, we talked about Campbell. We'll jump into Campbell. We did that. We're not gonna really spend much time on last week with the SWAC because we did touch on that on Saturday. So we're gonna jump right into yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, Miss Geniality, how you doing? Aaron, bro, these people are we're gonna get into that.
Bruh.
We're gonna get into that. Matter of fact, let's get into it now. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, dog.
Well, first things first. This is the perfect opportune time for me to tell y'all that it's one Hillman, one JSU. Middle finger to the coalition. So they could miss me with this SWAC love. It don't exist. You got SWAC love if it don't involve JSU. I'm not in my feelings. I'm not being unrealistic. We see it clear as day. I heard something that I never thought I'd ever hear in my life when it comes to HBCU ball.
What's that?
I actually heard an Alabama State fan say, "Yeah, I'm Alabama State. Go Campbell."
Wow.
So that's why I say you could miss me on this SWAC love. Ain't no SWAC love. Also, when we get to the Celebration Bowl, because we going. When we get there, it ain't the SWAC versus the MEAC. No, it ain't. It's the MEAC versus JSU. Just the way we like it.
I like that.
Hold on. So next year, when we get to the first game of the season, whenever Jack State's involved in that game, it's not gonna be known what y'all know it to be. So that first game of the season next year, we play South Carolina State. That game will be known as the Jackson State versus MEAC Challenge. Ain't no SWAC love. We in the SWAC, but we're a wolf pack of one. Solo dolo. Ain't no SWAC love. If I catch anybody from Jack State saying they got SWAC love, if I got a rubber glove off them, take it off and slap the shit out of you with it. I mean, ain't no SWAC love. F everybody. I ain't got my shirt in here, but y'all saw the background last time. The I love versus everybody. Just the way we like it. So y'all gonna miss me with that crap. I don't care who Southern playing, who Grambling playing, FAMU, any of them. Don't care. They don't exist. Don't exist.
And it ain't no coming back either, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
don't look.
Hey, listen, you got every right. Listen, you got every right to feel how you feel. All right. And we got every right to respond to it. So that's the thing. Like, you can't come with the foolishness and then expect us to just, be all right with it or whatever. You can root against us. It's okay. But man, let me tell you something, bro. Because DJ and I was talking today. And I thought Kobe, shout out to Kobe from the Blitz City podcast, man. Kobe put out a tweet today. Man, I gotta read this. Y'all gotta give me a second, because this made me think about the Willie Lynch syndrome. They're gonna say, "Oh, did he really just go there?" Yeah, I went there, and I can explain it to you, because I'm telling you, it's a very interesting.
With a bunch of hams. It's an acronym.
But it's interesting though, bro, when you think about it, because when you listen to the way he put it, I'm gonna read this tweet, and Kobe, I hope you don't mind, but he was talking some good stuff, and but this was his tweet. He said, on a serious note, he said, do y'all not see anything wrong with rooting for a PWI to beat your fellow HBCU just so they can, quote unquote, be humbled? He said, that's a really wild mentality to have. So, I mean, think about that. Here we are talking about unity. We're talking about, elevating HBCUs and how important it is to win out of conference games and get the respect that we need, get eyes on the conference, TV deals, all that good stuff. But here it is. What happens is when one of us gets something, Zoe, that we all really want, you can't handle the fact that it's us and not you. So you are actually okay with a PWI coming in and humbling us because we need to be humble. Like, think about that for a second. And I've heard that word come out quite a bit. Y'all need to be humble. Y'all need to be humble. It's like, do you not realize
the task to do the humbling? You want somebody else.
But it's the whole mentality that's crazy to me. It's like, so now you're okay with the system that has held us back for so many years because now you don't like us and we got things that you wish you had, instead of, riding this wave. Because what we say all the time, so a rising tide lifts all boats, right? You're not gonna sit up there and tell me, because we gotta talk about that 60 minutes interview, bro. We gotta talk about the 60-minute interview, bro.
Let me tell you something. Going forward, we don't even use that damn analogy no more. We ain't on no water, we ain't no boats, we ain't lifting up shit. F you. We're gonna use a whole different analogy.
Like, but here's the point I'm making. Like, that is true. We had our moment. And everybody, and it came from HBCU. We lost South Carolina State in Celebration mode. But now here we are. We're gonna touch on the Coach Prime 60 minutes interview. 13 minutes of just straight heat, straight fire, man. You know what I'm saying? Just straight, just absolute amazing exposure for I love Jackson State, man. What a time to be a JSU Tiger right now. You know what I'm saying? Big Mike, you can kiss my ass. I'm gonna block your ass right now. There you go.
Bye, Mike.
Yeah, let me get you on up out of here right now. I'm gonna play like that. Yeah. And let's get Big Mike up out of here.
Nice knowing you, Mike. Nice knowing you, Mike.
Yeah, we always got some turds that like to hop on the hop on and man, let me get all this out the way. Yeah, let me get all that out the way. All right, there we go. So yeah, man, sorry about that. Got a bunch of goofies. The timing of it couldn't have been that more. The timing was pretty daggum good based on what we was talking about, bro. It's undeniable, man. You can't sit up here and cry foul with a system that has held us back. Coach Prime touched on something in that interview, though, that I thought was just spot on. You know what I'm saying? He talked about us being undervalued, underappreciated, and underfunded, undervalued. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff, man. And here we are supporting a school that don't have half the problems that we have. They just got football, and they done ran past us with budget, money, all that good old stuff, right? And here we are. And it's, at the end of the day, is we banter, we talk smack, but there's definitely a bigger mission that should be at hand. and we could accomplish so much more, bro, if we unified together and actually went out and tried to elevate as a whole. But that ain't gonna happen no more because, hey, it's us against the world now. You know.
Yeah, well, look, ain't nothing like I understand this. So let me make sure I put this out clear for all of y'all. Again, I'm a professional shit talker. It's well documented. I am who I am, right? It's not even a fine line. It's a thick ass border between talking shit, rooting for your team or your school, and doing the shit that we see every day. It's a border. It's a thick ass border, right? It's not a fine line. So this is well beyond somebody just talking shit or man, Jackson winning, whatever case may be. This right here is downright, and it kind of goes with this whole narrative about who is SWAC and who ain't SWAC. I see a whole bunch of motherfuckers that with the HBCUs and they ain't SWAC because ain't no one in here you're gonna be SWAC and then openly rooting for somebody outside the damn conference. You know what I'm saying? Which is asinine to me. But I get it and we know why you do it. You know what I'm saying? It's jealousy. It's everything else. Because again, if we weren't winning, and guess what? This is not our first time winning like this. Only difference was there was no internet back then when we was really, kicking ass like this. You didn't have all these social media outlets. You didn't have these platforms. You weren't connected to everybody. Only thing you had then was the newspaper. You know what I'm saying?
But here's the thing, though. Even in the internet age, you had Grambling had you had an A&T had a moment of dominance. You had Alcorn.
But they weren't polarized.
No. I'm not even saying that. I'm not even saying that it's comparable. But what I am saying is this: everybody has a time. Everybody has a season, and it's like nobody would have ever thought this. See, this is what you're going to have to acknowledge, people, that you probably don't want to acknowledge. Jackson State has actually opened up about it. When you really get down, somebody say, well, we've always hired. No, this has given every institution, when they have a new host, a new coaching position available, hey, you got tangible evidence. Now there's only one Deion Sanders, but you definitely can get outside the box, is what I'm saying, and start making a hire that might make sense for more of it could be a bit risky, but at the same time, if you can get the right coach with the right resources, the right connections that can come in, he can definitely, get your program steered in the right direction. I still believe Coach Jackson over at Grambling is going to do some good things. I mean, this is just year one. I mean, Coach Prime, he tells us all the time, hey, the best thing that happened for him was what? COVID, 2020, that spring season. And that got us started. And it gave us a rapid spike in making things happen a lot quicker than what they were. It was black hat proudly. Yeah, without question, man. I'm wearing black when we play Southern. Believe it or not. Yeah, I'm wearing black then.
And so what we know is, and it speaks to it. Like I tweeted out last week, and you saw it. I said we're in the lexicon now of you got Yankees. Dallas
you can say that now, Ruben. I didn't mean to cut you off, though. I said you can say that now, but I think in the long term, I think what he's doing now, you're gonna see the benefits of that, and that's just that. I mean, Southern had a much. Their gap was way smaller than Grambling. Grambling was way off. They basically this is a rebuild. But anyway, keep going.
Now, but in the lexicon now, you got the New York Yankees, you got the Dallas Cowboys, you got the Los Angeles Lakers. And now you got Jackson University. Because what you're going to see every single Saturday, you're going to see everybody's going to be on Campbell's bandwagon, and that's fine. We're gonna peel their cap, and then next week when it's Boombox Classic, everybody else gonna jump. The coalition gonna form. They're gonna unite with their superpowers, and they're gonna form and become Super Jaguar.
What up, nerds?
Super Sissy Blue. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, we won't. Hey Ruben, I'm glad you're here, bro. I'm glad y'all chest gonna be stuck out. I want y'all coming to Jackson very confident. I want y'all to go beat up on Virginia and Lynchburg. I want y'all to go have a good old time. FAMU is last in the conference in rush offense. That's shocking. Yeah, it is. What up, Shaq? What up, Big A? Big A?
Big BA.
Yeah, man. What's good, bro? Nah, man. Listen. So I mean, we champion in that. We cool with that. We cool with it. And then here's the other thing you see. You see a lot of people trying to come out and really like claim their allegiance for HBCUs. Oh, I rock with Jackson State. I think they're disingenuous because you can't like all the posts that hates on us and then come back and say I rock with Jackson State just because you don't want to be called out for your bull jump this week of supporting the PWI. But deep down inside, you really done already showed your hand and you showed that you really want to see us lose, because this is the thing about it. The minds of these people who control the pens, that controls the narratives and the stories that's written about our conference and these programs that we love so much. So the perception doesn't change unless somebody go in that room and kick the door open and push the table open and let everybody know that we for real. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
We lose to a Campbell, and guess what they're gonna say? Same old HBCU.
It ain't happening though. So I'm not. It ain't hypothetical.
I agree with that. I think we gonna handle Campbell pretty handily this weekend. I know y'all don't, but see, this is the thing nobody accounts for. Everybody always account for everybody getting up to play Jackson State. Y'all don't ever think about Jackson State getting up to play somebody, do y'all? We out here beating everybody's ass, but we ain't played a complete game one time this season. Was over. A full 4 quarters when we played a damn good dominant game that was against FAMU. What happens when Jackson State gets up and plays for an opponent? I think we get up this Saturday, and I think you're gonna see something that y'all ain't expecting to see. So I'm excited about what I know we're gonna do this weekend, and I ain't somebody said Campbell 28-14. Man, you got your damn mind. If Campbell can hold up to 14, I give you every dollar I got in my account.
Hey man, that confirmed. That's like the 4th black person I know to do crystal meth.
They done jumped straight over crack, huh? They went straight to crystal meth, huh, bro? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, at the end of the day, we don't want. Listen, hey, Rube, I understand that you don't want these problems. I know you don't, because I know y'all think y'all bold, because y'all let it. Y'all basically.
Hey, Rube. I'm gonna be honest. You use the wrong word, dog. Your word you use is what you want to do. I ain't gonna say what we want to do. I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do. It's our boot, y'all ass. You know the equation. We don't want to do it. It's evolution.
Hey man,
ain't no wanting over here, dog. Ain't no wanting over here.
So I tell y'all, man, it ain't happening, dog. So here's the thing.
Hey, I'm gonna say -2. You know what happens when you get a negative and a negative, right? It becomes positive. So it's true. It's gonna happen. Y'all ain't gotta snowball together here, dog.
Hey, Bizzo, speaking of Campbell, I got something I want to make sure everybody know. Hey, y'all better go get them tickets, man. Go get them tickets.
Hey, check this out. Hold on. Since you got that thing up there, hey, that's safe for 2 games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, any other HBCU can say they selling out 2 games off the rip right now?
Now
any other HBCU doing that? I guess that's why they want us to lose to Campbell too, huh?
Hey, let's play a quick message for AD
Tiger Nation, JSU football has done its part. Let's do our part. Let's pick out homecoming and Southern. Let's go to JSUTigers.com/tickets and let's purchase your tickets. 50,000 people, 2 weeks in a row. Homecoming, Southern, go Tigers.
I couldn't have said it no better than what he just said. What'd you say, bro?
Any other HBCU to do that right there? I got time. I got time.
Hey, you already know what time it is, bro.
Okay.
Ain't no need to waste no time with that, man.
Speaking of which, hey, bro, we set an attendance record at Alabama State Stadium. Man, you know what the numbers they did when they played the next week against Valley?
What they do, bro?
Man, it was crickets. I literally saw like 10 people on the visitor side, dog. Literally, like 10 people.
Well, like Coach Prime say, they get mad when they play the video. They came to see us. They ain't come to see them. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Alabama State.
we really are like David Ruffin in Temptation. Like
for real.
Like, ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
No, he already know that, man. 7,498. Yeah,
bro.
I could have threw a damn brick in the stands and wouldn't have hit nobody.
You see what I'm saying? Man?
That ain't SWAC. Well, actually, that is SWAC. We ain't SWAC. We Jackson State. Man. We just play in the SWAC. Y'all can't do what we do.
I'm just saying, man.
That's why you mad. We was doing it when we were 4 and 8.
Hey, man, somebody said that we don't travel outside Mississippi, but Bethune-Cookman just had the highest attended home game in history. But
then you got Craig Haley on there talking about some that's disappointing. I'm like, dude, don't you about to make me school you. You better be glad these people, I said, man, you just started talking about Jack State. You gonna tell me about attendance?
I'm gonna be honest. Y'all better be glad I work the way I do. Cause I'm talking about I be burning y'all ass up. Telling y'all be glad I work the way I do.
Hey man, I be on Twitter, man. I be on Twitter talking, man. I be talking, and I'm gonna keep talking. But yeah, man, make sure y'all get them tickets, man. We'll throw that back up there one more time, man. Almost sold out. Go JSUtigers.com/tickets. Ruben, you got your tickets? Well, since you're on here talking, I hope you got your tickets. Make sure you bring the whole fan, bring everybody out. We want to see y'all come on here.
Let me ask that question. Hey, Rube. Hey, you know, y'all take 30,000 on the road, man. Y'all finna take over Memorial this year. Y'all gonna take over Memorial this year, dog?
Hey, let me throw something in there real quick, bro. Let me take this off the screen. We are not sold out. I gotta say it again. We are not sold out right now. It's almost sold out, but we're not sold out. You have to go to the website. Now, if you try to touch on any part of the stadium on the website, it's gonna say not available. So what you gotta do is you gotta tap the little just tap the reserve seat section, and it'll give you the breakdown of all the seats that's available. And then you just want to basically hit next, and then you want to basically do the drop down and just do a general admission ticket. If you're away or home, definitely I had to go on the internet and basically just kind of subtweet somebody that said we were sold out. We don't want to put that wrong information out there. And I got people texting me now asking me, are we sold out? Yeah, nah, bro, you can actually, I don't know, are you watching, bro? Because I can't, I know you're texting me, but no, you can still get a ticket. Hey, man, buy season tickets, everybody. Even if you don't live in Jackson, buy season tickets. And the reason why I say that is because if you're not going to make it to, especially with the new ticket system, it makes sense to buy tickets. Because if you're not going to the game, you can share your QR code with somebody that's at home that can possibly go to the game if you're not there that weekend. So definitely buy season tickets. I got 3 sets of season tickets I'm not worried about. I might use now one of them. I'm giving 2 of those seats to my sister who's going to be at homecoming this weekend, and the other one to a partner. So it's definitely
And let me say this, Ken. We're the poster child of what you should do. Ken bought 3 sets of season tickets. I bought 2 sets.
Yep.
And guess what? And neither one of us using our tickets.
I'm using mine, but you're right. We don't use it. We use sideline pass now. We moving on up in this thing, man. We got a little bit of access now, a little bit. We get to use the bathroom down there, the urinals down there by the locker room. So that's pretty. We doing a little something better. something right, man. I thought it was gonna be cool at the game, but it looked like it's gonna be ass crack hot now, bro. 83 degrees.
Hey, it's Monday. It's Monday. I'm gonna give you some. I hate to even say what I'm about to say, but I gotta give you the Aaron Rodgers treatment. RELAX. Relax.
I ain't relaxing, bro.
It's gonna change.
You think so?
I know so.
Man, I'm finna look at this. Y'all give me a
second. You looking at something. That thing is fluid.
So you telling me that the damn meteorologists, they don't even get paid no more. They always wrong.
No, don't you know that the weatherman got the best job security known to man?
I'm talking about be wrong with 2 left shoes too, huh, bro?
That's the best job security known to man. He can lie to you every day. Well, you know, this is what the you know what I'm saying, the radar say.
Well, Saturday shows a high 83, low 55, bro.
Don't worry about that, man.
That thing gonna be spicy like cayenne out there, man. Thought I was gonna wear my long sleeve. I was ready, bro. But I'm gonna put on my little short sleeve. High is 83. Somebody said
it ain't gonna
83.
be hot, Jeremiah. It's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be mid-70s. What should I tell you? Look, I told y'all about that mosquito now. I'm telling you, y'all gonna mess around and call me an oracle next weekend.
Hey, Travis, I see that, but look at the 10-day weather forecast, bro.
Don't worry about that, man.
This is busy. The weather can change 4 times before Saturday. That is true. That's true. That's true. And they still talking about Pilaf in that thing. The low tonight is 39. Yeah, dang. Ooh, that hawk sitting out there, huh? Hey, man, I just, I'm looking forward to it, though. But look, let's jump into this 60 minutes interview, man. All right, what's your take on that, bro? I really enjoyed Coach Prime. It was a great interview. You know what's funny? If y'all go back and watch that interview, we in the Huh?
I was speaking of Blue.
Man, listen, hey, what's happening, Blue? I'm telling you, man. Yeah, you down in that booth, bro. That humidity, ridiculous. Yeah, Travis Hunter is on YouTube, man. Y'all go check that out, bro. I watched it 18. Hey, that was awesome, bro. I watched it from start to finish. Such a very intelligent kid, man. Just I love his mindset, bro. Just very locked in and focused. Great personality. You could tell that he was hurt. He said he was when Coach told him he wasn't playing. So I just love his attitude that he got over it, went in the locker room, got himself together, came and got supported teammate, threw his cleats to the stand, signed them, took pictures with fans and stuff. But he did say, so I'll be playing next week because Coach want to make sure he can play on both sides of the ball. So we ain't got no speculation. 12 gonna be on that field Saturday, y'all. Most people already said it'll be homecoming. I was hoping. I thought I was right. I was hoping. I didn't see Coach Prime giving us pulling a monkey wrench, but it seemed like Coach Prime kind of played the strategy of we're gonna make you think you're going, so I can see if you really trust your ankle. But then I'm gonna say, all right, I think you're ready to go. We're gonna give you one more week off. We got this team that ain't necessary to. We don't need you.
I'm gonna tell you something else too. Go back and watch that video clip. And as soon as he gets up and Coach Prime comes back to him, go back and watch it and tell me what you see. For everybody. That'll tell you everything you need to know. When Coach Prime, when Travis gets up and hits the locker room and Coach Prime goes back to him, go back and tell me what you see. He embraced Travis and he kissed him. Sure did.
Yeah, they embraced each other, and he basically told him this is for you. He got him in mind, and yeah, man, and that was dope, man. I mean, it's definitely he looked at him as a father figure. You know what I mean? That's why the blog was dope, man. You got to go check that out. If you had, I told him, hey, bro, we're gonna run them numbers up. We want you to get as much as you possibly can. Shout out to Bucky though, man. Deion Sanders Jr. Enlightening him. Look, bro.
Bucky.
Hey, he said, man, look, you can do this on your own thing. We on YouTube, man. We trying to just have fun with this thing. Tiger Talk is on YouTube. Never can.
Hey, Rube, he does, but here's the thing, and I'm not even talking about. I'm not going to talk about Prime when I say this. That's the one thing you want from any player to go to any coach at any school, man. And you feel like you'll really get that type of love at an HBCU. But the fact that you got your star player or one of your star players, and you can sit there and say that, like, man, he totally trusts the coach. He's committed to that coach. You need that from a figurehead of a football program.
Absolutely, man.
You're not. Here's the difference. I'm gonna cut you off, Kim. I'm gonna say this. Here's the difference. I'm gonna use Nick Saban for an example. Great coach, makes a lot of great decisions, right? But what you saw on that was personal. Like Prime, I'm personal to the point where I'm singularly invested in you and your future and your success, right? You're not getting that at a Power 5 program. You're not getting
maybe some, you get some, but one thing about at a Power 5 program is that usually those that you have the best relationship with is your position coach.
Position coach.
You know what I mean? Or maybe a
That's
GA.
I'm making. Like we talking about the head coach. That's the
point
I'm making.
Yeah, he has his relationship with his players, with certain players that's probably deeper than others. But this is a little unique, man, because Coach Prime being his idol, being somebody he looked up to, and now get a chance to play for him, it's pretty dope. I just can't wait to see him hit the field, bro. And he really, we get a little bit of that spring game, and then we know one thing I love is that I want to not talk about his Travis is going to be playing. I just want to move on from that. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be pretty cool for the back half of the season, the rest of the season, to know that going forward, he's going to be out there. Barring no other injuries, no setbacks. We pray and hope that doesn't happen, just for his sake, whatever, and for the fans too. And that's one of the things I love. We've gotten a lot of content from Coach Prime and the transparency that we've seen over the programs, in the just the football team has just been unlike anything we've ever seen. We got so much content that we consume that it's not even funny. Sometimes I feel like information overload or JSU overload, but it just never stops. It keeps coming. They keep getting creative with it, and I love it, man. I love every bit of it, bro. So, yeah.
And look, and to get back on the 60-minute show, right? I did want to mention to you, because, if me or you say this, we're biased. But I do recall the guy making a statement to Prime and saying, well, actually making a statement before he talked to Prime, and was saying that Jack State is the most visible football program in the country.
Yeah, it was Earn Your Leisure interview. Absolutely.
No. I'm talking about 60 Minutes.
Oh, 60 Minutes. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking
last
about
night. The guy before he talked to Prime said Jack State is the most visible football program in the country.
Yeah. I mean, we get intimate, bro. We played sports, bro. It wasn't you remember, Antonio, and I hate to bring up AB because AB done lost his mind ever since then. But you remember when it went live from the locker room? That was kind of a sacred space, where you didn't really bring cameras into the locker room because that was supposed to be the time when you was with your brothers. Man.
Yeah, but he did try, on some fuckery.
Well, no, he was just at that point he was just on some self-absorbed stuff. You know what I mean? So, but he kind of broke the code. But now you look at it, Coach Prime give you a lot, man. He give you a lot of stuff that we had to get used to because we'd be like, I don't know if we want that to get out because we was kind of used to how things operated in in times past. But this is kind of a new wave. But that interview, man, I just felt like I really hope that, because when he talked about some billionaire taking a chance and going to support the program, this was that big light he talked about, bro. He talked about that big light that shines bright on your good side and your bad side. And bro, he showed a lot of stuff that maybe many didn't want it to be out there. We know about it, but why not if we can get help? So my goal and hope for that interview, bro, is that it reaps the benefits of exposure where somebody may be willing to invest and kind of help rapidly close the gaps on where we falling short at in Jackson first, and then as well as at Jackson State. Because I got something I really want to touch on in relation to Jackson and how I feel like Coach Prime has been really telling us what he needs from us in order for us to keep him there.
And one thing we got to point out too about him being the main story on 60 Minutes last night was the fact that not only is this probably the first time an HBCU coach has been on 60 Minutes, but how many college football coaches, period, have been on 60 Minutes. You see what I'm saying? This was it was groundbreaking, you know what I'm saying, in that fold. So it was very informative, man. He dropped a lot of nuggets. And I know you want to go ahead and get into, speaking to JSU about what JSU could do. So, but outside of that, man, it was very informative, very good. But I think despite what people think that what was out there, I think it really showed Jack State in a good light. It didn't necessarily show Jackson in a great light, but again, we can't focus on what things are. We got to put our attention on where we're headed to and what we're trying to get to and the changes we're trying to make. Because where you are right now is not how can I say this? where you are, what you see right now is not where you're going. And you know, we hold the pen and we're writing our story. Nobody else can write it for us. And again, just because you may not be in the best place right now today has no bearing on where you're going to be next year or the year after that. So,
well, think about it though. Like, one of the key things most people took away was the fact that he said, you know, Power 5 job come along. He was right. He's absolutely right. You're supposed to entertain it. I mean, we'd be like, we can't put expectations on Coach Prime that we wouldn't put on ourselves. Like, newsflash, people, I don't care if I know I ain't leaving my job. If an opportunity comes, I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna be like, 'cause you never can tell. He said, I'll consider it. You know, like that doesn't mean because he considered it, because he looked at it, because he interviewed it, he's gonna leave. Right. I got a little bit of intel kind of how he thinks about it. I think it ain't gonna be just the first job that comes in offer. I think winning is an absolute. There has to be a pathway to winning immediately at a high level and a high clip if he's gonna take a Power 5 job. But before we even get into that, like, what about him staying at Jackson State, which most people are asking the question. And this is the thing that I think that we should, you know, this is the conversation that needs to go a little deeper. What we talk about, he talked about it on the interview. I just mentioned the Earn Your Leisure interview. Talked about the amount of revenue that has been generated in the city of Jackson since he was there. He said, what? If you go get back, you know, you go get to go to a restaurant, you leave a tip, right? We talked about that. Yep. And I think, shout out to Big Bro, Neely and Chuck Bishop. They did the pregame show. They did a show this week or over the weekend where they dropped talking in relation to the stadium talk. You know, everybody thought the resolution was supposed to be, oh, we got a stadium, as if we were about to break ground. But one of the things Neely said, and I hope you don't mind me quoting him, but it's on his page, so I'm pretty sure he's okay with that. I thought it was very, very spot on, because at the end of the day, you got somebody that's there with him that has a personal relationship, right? The point that he made was, it's like if I have a relationship with you, bro, let's talk about a relationship real quick. If you're in a relationship with somebody, the two parties in a relationship right now is Jackson State and Coach Prime, right, and his staff. If he tells you what he needs in order to be content in this relationship, it's pretty plain as day. It's like somebody in the relationship telling you, I need
XYZ.
I need hugs and kisses, but you buying me gifts. You know, we just use the love language, right?
Okay.
And you can miss big time if you're not. So what he's told us is that he definitely wants to take care of his staff. And he mentioned that in the 60 Minutes interview. So one of the things that we talked about, and bro touched on, is like, for those that have actually seen a spike in their businesses in the city of Jackson, man, if you want to continue this revenue gravy train, I mean, why not look into other alternatives and possibly form some type of business collective that can come together and meet with the coach, sit down and say, hey, coach, what is it going to take to keep you here? What you need? And like you said, these are state employees. They get paid a salary, but there's creative ways. Is there not universities that's subsidizing coaching salaries outside of what the school is paying? Can you speak to that, bro?
They all do.
I'm pretty sure they do. And we know that it was really a rhetorical question, because we talked about this earlier. But speak on that, bro, if you don't mind, and then we'll move on from it.
I mean, well, for example, you know, like Coach Prime's salary, every state, no school is paying the 100% of a coach's contract, you know. And then you have state laws. For an example, in Louisiana, you know, they're not restricted to years on a contract. So they can hire a brand new coach and say, hey, we'll, you know, sign you to an 8-year deal or a 9-year deal, pay you X amount of dollars. You know, in Mississippi, everybody's constricted to a 4-year contract, no matter who you are. And your deal could be 4 years for $400,000. Jackson State is not paying you $400,000. You know, right. I'm not sure what the percentage is, but just to give an example, Jackson State may be paying, you know, $150,000. The rest is coming from any type of private entity, whether that's the Tiger Fund, Blue Bengal Athletic Association. You have different entities who are subsidizing the rest of that contract. And that's done at every school. No school, even Alabama, LSU, no, Alabama's not paying Nick Saban $10 million. No, they're not.
But see, here's the point though, bro. And this is the thing that we have to be careful with in this situation. We can't sit back and just say, this is what we do, bro. We do it, and I don't care if nobody don't like this, because I can talk about the family, bro. Listen. Yeah, Elo, they were. They were. But here's the thing, bro. We can't take the mentality, and this is what we said. Things change every day, bro. How many people have you seen go into a situation? They committed to this situation. You have relationships that take it to the next level, and you have vows, and you commit. You sign an agreement. You become eloped, and you're together, right?
Yep.
Hey, if you don't maintain that relationship, things can go far left real quick, and you're gonna undo that situation. So even though he came in and said, I'm here to change the game, I'm here to elevate the profile, I'm here to do all these things, there's still some things that we have to do on our end to make sure we're maintaining this thing and holding up our end of the deal. And all I want us to do is give it our best go. If so, after like the gospel, after you've done all you can, what do? You just stand. When you're giving it everything you got, and you know you shot for the moon, and you still don't win out, you live with that.
Or better yet, you know, hey, if whatever happens, you can look good in the mirror knowing I gave it everything I got, did all I could. He worked from there.
Appreciate you, Deputy Mario. I just say that we even for the magazine right there. It's all good. But no, this is all I'm saying. Like, we don't want to, because this is what you hear, and you hear it amongst our base. It's like, well, I just want him to honor his contract. I'm like, do you not realize that if the man is telling you we're having success and you're loving it, and I want to make sure my coaches are taken care of. All I'm saying is that because somebody would say, what are you really saying? I'm saying that I'm hoping that those in the city of Jackson that are, I mean, it could be the hotels. I mean, they could form some type of business collective, sit down with the coaches and see what they can do to subsidize, you know, whatever the gaps that there is. In other words, what we say, Zoe, give them a tip. You feel what I'm saying? Yep. Tips are welcome at Jackson State, man. You know what I'm saying? And if Neely, like I said, I mentioned Neely mentioned some very specific things that we need housing. We talked to the president on Wednesday of last week, and it was a great conversation, you know, and it was a very good conversation and a plan to, you know, upgrade dorms and housing and renovations on the campus and all those good things that are transpiring. But that's things that we could do right now from a city standpoint that could make things a little bit nicer for all the staff members and coaches on the campus. So I'll just say it like this, bro. I'm excited about where we at. I'm not afraid of Coach Prime leaving us at the end of the year, him having his success and taking off running. I feel like we'll keep Coach Prime for at least a little while longer. If not, bro, let me tell y'all this right here. For all y'all that's sitting back waiting, let me give y'all a little secret. If y'all sitting back waiting on Coach Prime to leave so things can stop happening at Jackson State, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Newsflash: Jackson State gonna be the hottest job in America if Coach Prime decides to part ways. I just want y'all to know that. And guess what? Your coach might be the one that's applying for it. Because I can tell you right now, the salary that was listed on the 60 Minutes show, hey, ain't a coach in the SWAC making that money. Not now one of them. So what I say is this right here: Jackson State is a destination job for a lot of people and a lot of opportunity there. So don't be so quick to try to push Coach Prime out the door. Now, there's only one Deion Sanders, but don't think that this thing gonna stop no time soon, bro. This thing is rolling. But we trying to make sure that we can keep Coach Prime as long as we can. That's the goal. Keep him in place as long as we can, if we can.
I did want to bring up this point, kind of off the subject, but segue into another thing when we talk about business collective, right? You know how we talked about businesses doing a certain thing. Well, I feel like it's a good time for me to highlight this, because if we go back to earlier in the year when we're talking about Tennessee State, right, and getting out of these classics, what was the outrage that we were hearing, Ken? oh, well, if we're going to get rid of these classes, what about, all these black businesses, right? Why take this game out of Memphis? Those black businesses are going to suffer. Oh, why get rid of this? Because those businesses are going to suffer, right? Well, guess what? Since we're talking about what we're talking, hey, go ahead and tell me what these black businesses are doing for JSU. Even the ones in Jackson. Tell me what these black businesses are doing for JSU. What type of money are they giving to Jackson State?
Tyler, to answer Tyler's question, absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm telling you right now, from the conversation we had with the president, those things that are transpiring, that is not all, like I said, we're going to do our part with our platforms to put as much information out there as we possibly can. But absolutely they can. We got the best AD in the game, bro. The best, it ain't even close. We got the best athletic director in the nation. There is no Coach Prime at Jackson State if Ashley Robinson don't utilize his partnerships and relationships and put his ears to the street and act on it and do his homework and go and be bold and offer this opportunity. And it's been an absolute beauty, man. It's been a wonderful partnership thus far. So yes, yeah, I know y'all saw. I was about to say coach. I was about to say coach president. I know y'all saw President Hudson tweet out to Coach Prime yesterday. Said, Coach Prime, great work. You get what I'm saying? With the 60 Minutes interview, and that's a good sign, though, because at the end of the day, it's about a partnership. Simply beautiful. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, baby. You guys are amazing. Thank you for the support. So yeah, they actually are doing everything that they can. However, everybody got to do their part. The community is winning. So Jackson, every chance I get when I go home for homecoming, anybody that's got a business or got some type of anything that'll listen, I'm saying we got to do our part. The man told you, hey, where that tip at? Because you know what, though, that little tip. If we talking about what's 30 million, bro? What's 10% of 30 million, dog? That's $3 million, bro. We're talking about $3 million. Now we're not talking about a specific entity, but we're talking about a collective that can say, listen, we want to keep Coach Prime in the city of Jackson as long as he's willing to stay. And we're going to call all our business on, all our money, all our big players in the city to come and have a sit down and let's pull our minds together and figure out what we need to do so we can take this thing to the next level.
So you're suggesting they have a sit down. What was done the year before that? I tell you what, when we were winning, right, before then, because we didn't just start having these attendance numbers. So when we were winning, what was that sit down at? It didn't exist. So all these businesses in Jackson, all these people reaping money off the backs of JSU, all they do is take. We always talk about what the black businesses, if we make a move, they're going to suffer, right? But what are these black businesses doing for JSU? Oh, yeah, the HBCU for that matter. Like we say, you can't sit here and tell me in a city like Jackson, you reap $30 million and you can't turn around and drop $3 million to the school of how you getting that money. It's ludicrous.
Hey, pause on that real quick. Trey Mack, let me tell you something real quick. That coach's call is done by HBCU Sports that we see live. HBCU Sports is actually run by the hater that asked the question today. So he's not gonna be blocked from the coach's call. And he's really good at how he hates. Is very strategic. So yeah, you just gotta, haters have a place. They have a place. So, everything has its role. So
I can actually move on with it. So I've been on HBCUsports.com, man, since like 1997, right? And again, because in this time frame has been the point in Jackson State history where we've had our least greatest success in our football history, right? And so just a little inside information, on the group site, he actually made a comment on the site, when someone mentioned him about, because somebody made the point about Prime stated he never was recruited by an HBCU. And he was like, I'm going to ask him about that. I couldn't get on the next the teleconference. He said, but I'm going to make sure I get on and I'm going to make sure I ask him about it. But the thing that's so asinine about it is the press conference is solely for, not the teleconference, I should say, forgive me. The teleconference today is solely for the upcoming game. You speak on, give a statement about the previous week game, and everything is about the upcoming game. And the reason for that is most of the time you got journalists in here who are pretty much getting information for the next story in the paper or magazine for the next day. Okay, that's pretty much how that rolls. Because Coach Prime will have his media session probably on Wednesday, and that's another issue because that's when you got to see Rob J again. You know, the guy that y'all said that he was being a little butthole to. So you got to see Rob J on Wednesday again, and they'll be joking again. And so when Ken Rashad actually came in, you know, he came in with an agenda to be disruptive. You know what I'm saying? To try to needle or do any type of BS to Prime because that's his claim to fame. Because you guys didn't pay attention, but when Prime first got hired, he was trying to drop something every day, or actually three times a day, to try to needle or try to really pretty much just throw some unsolicited hate and ridiculousness, you know what I'm saying, within those first 2 weeks. But then lo and behold, Jackson caught wind of what he was doing, and they blocked his ass. And when they did it, he was pissed. They actually blocked me. I'm like, dude, you're a clown. You a whole light bulb head ass Uncle Ruckus looking dude. Doing what you doing? Big eye, little eye. He looks just like a light skinned Uncle Ruckus. He a light skinned bald head Uncle Ruckus. Go look at him. Big eye, little eye.
Please, white Jesus.
And you know what I'm saying? So they blocked his ass. And I'm sitting there watching the teleconference today like I do every week. And I'm sitting there looking like, what?
I immediately knew. I already knew when they said the next question, Ken Rashad. I knew it was going to be some bullshit. But y'all got to understand something. Y'all got to follow your boy on Twitter, man. Ken Clark _1400. Let me tell you something. Every time HBCU Sports posts anything, now I'm not telling you not to support the publication because, again, we don't want to take no money out of nobody's pocket, but he's a sucker. I'll tell him to his face he's a sucker. And I don't mean that, and you take it however the hell you want to take it. He has been consistent in every stance. It does not matter. When the good stuff is happening, even the compliment to Davius Richard from North Carolina Central, all of that was shade to Shador. He is anti-Deion Sanders, and he has that right. He has right now.
He has no good intentions, and he's the poster child. He has no good intentions, and he's the poster child of you can miss me on that bullshit about being it's swag love. Man, F that dude. Also, so he comes in and it's just like, you know,
dude did a live show after Coach Prime got hired, bro.
I'm going to sit here and blatantly ask a question that has absolutely nothing to do with the upcoming game. You made a statement a few weeks ago about you were recruited by HBCU, but Rudy, you know, and my thing is and also here's the thing. You're asking a slanted question, and you're taking what somebody said as if it's law. So basically, the fact that you even did it, it was like, Prime was lying.
Thank you, Zach McKenna. I always got a joke Blue. They be like, next question, Zach McKenna. Hey, Blue, thank you.
Hold on. No, he won't cuss me or articulate it because I will lay 5.
Let me tell you. I can tell y'all something. I can tell you straight up. He has never responded to me. And I ain't never. But hold on. I don't. Now here's what I do. All I do is call him out. I said, "See, bro, that's this. This is how I tweet at him. That's BS because you know what you're really trying to say is this. Like, dude, you have been consistently, he's been consistently a hater. And again, it's his right. Nerds, absolutely. We touched on Travis gonna ball out both sides of the ball. Appreciate you, bro. Man, absolutely.
He a whole clown out here. He a whole
Mike
clown.
B can speak on it. He's been anti-JSU, and his site wouldn't be worth a damn without JSU folks. That's a fact. That is a fact. It is. Somebody said he's a beta. It's called Nice Nasty. That's exactly what it is. I like that.
I'm telling you, man. He's not a hater, man. He's not a hater. He is a straight up clown. He's a well-known, documented clown too.
Yeah, he anything JSU. It ain't just beyond battle with him, man.
Dude, he has no good intentions on none of the shit that he does. And the same thing I'm telling y'all, I would say it to his face. Literally. Literally said to his face. Dude has no good intentions. Honestly, a person like him doesn't even need the access to do what he does because he has no good intentions at all. At all.
The JSU SID needs to stop hating on Blue when his access MCA. I was gonna get your boys press pass. I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even know what's going on. I'm not aware of that.
And we got one SID.
Yeah, we got one. It took us a minute to get in there, but we in there now. And we get, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I thought so okay. The hell? Oh, that's Jay Rice, man. Jay Rice just texted me, asking me what the SWAC championship gonna be in Jackson. Yes. You damn right it's gonna be in Jackson.
Does a pastor know his word? The hell we ask?
No, I don't man, the only thing I don't know anything about anybody being.
Hold on, Ken. Hold on, I gotta answer this. It's Kendrick. Dude name is Kendrick. Yeah, he's an alum, played baseball at JSU, and he's pretty much you won't hear me say the word alum. He's excommunicated from JSU as far as I'm concerned. If I see him, I'm gonna let him know it too. Because he a whole sucker to even associate yourself with that kind of crap.
Like I don't really care no more, man.
Bro, you ever see somebody that talk like they dip and they ain't got no dip in their mouth? That's Kendrick. You know how Bubba Gump talk? You know how Bubba Gump lip was on Forrest Gump? Or he's on Forrest Shrimp? Like he got dip in his mouth, but he ain't dipping.
No, I don't know him like that, bro. I just know that, you know, I know him from the live. I remember from the live. Remember, I keep in mind, I left them groups, man, so I didn't really, I don't really know what they say no more. I don't really follow none of that junk no more. I just kind of.
Yeah, child out, man. He a whole out here, man, for real.
But it was, you know, I mean, he been doing this thing for quite some time. That's enough about him, man. I want to move on from that dude, man. I don't. Like I said, I don't care for the tactics. Like I said, I don't feel like you gotta like Coach Prime just because he our coach, or like him because I like him. I don't really give a shit. You do what you do. But I just don't like disingenuous stuff. I don't like this is what I'm saying. If you're gonna be that way, be consistent. Like if you can give the negative, then give the positive. Or shut the hell up.
Yeah,
you know
what
I'm saying?
But you got shit like that, but then want to see him holler about some SWAC love. Man, get the fuck up out of here. Miss me with that.
Man, you should have been talking about getting the G back. I'm glad to see the G back on their helmets. I mean, he ain't saying nothing about Hugh Jackson, but again, that ain't none of my business. I don't tend to Gremlin business. We talk about the JSU Tiger, not the GSU Tiger. You know, finally, they got their G back, and whatever. You know, good luck to them on that. And the 3 other ex-JSU baseball players had a podcast. But yeah, man, I just. That was when I heard it, I already knew what it was. I was like, yeah, this dude here, boy. I tell you the damn truth. I had said to myself, because he had got a little active last week after the, you know, all the stuff that kind of went down, you know, with Coach Prime and Eddie Robinson Jr. and all that.
Dude didn't even exist in no shape, form, or fashion. And he was like, oh, Prime is here with JSU. I got to just go in. And as soon as Jack State react to your bullshit, now you want to cry like a little bitch and cry foul. You know what I'm saying? Got his ass blocked. And it still continues to this day. Because if you notice, any other time, it was Kendrick that would come on. Trust me when I tell you. He blacklisted at JSU. Ain't no secret.
We actually do have a website. A streaming service that is offered, especially for other sports. Be sure to go to if you got a Roku app or something like that, Fire Stick, you can download the JSU sports app. And because that's definitely going to be necessary when women's basketball kick off. I know we've gotten some heavy coverage on football. So keep that in mind when you really get down to it. Bring back Rev Picasso Nelson. Yeah, Picasso was just recently on what's my man name?
First letter.
Yeah, he got what's the name? First letter.
First letter.
Put something on it. I like my man. He's
hey, you know, we need to get him on here too, bro. We need to get him on here.
Hey man, I'd love to have him, man. Y'all hit up first letter, man. Bring him on. And I know C Lee always be on the show with him. OG come on, the poet, psychedelic literature. I don't know if he on the stream tonight, might be a little too late, but yeah, man, it's what else we got? Let me go ahead and drop this stream right now while I got a chance. Throw that out there real quick. Out of my kinfo. Let me make sure I touched on everything I want to really talk about. Oh yeah, so let's jump into a little bit of football real quick, y'all. Let's talk about the Campbell matchup, man. Campbell 4-2. They won 4 games, lost 2 games. They beat so they lost to East Carolina, lost to William and Mary, but they beat Citadel, they beat North Carolina Central, they beat Charleston Southern, they beat Robert Morris. One of the things we talked about on the podcast we just recently did, I won't get into the meat of everything we said because we want you guys to go and make sure you listen to the show. But I'll give a few talking points for what I took from it, and I'll just break down my take on Campbell, and then Zoe, you can jump in, throw whatever you got. This team is for real, man. This is a good team. Really good quarterback, Malik Williams. They did not get ranked this week, unfortunately. Some polls had them ranked in the top 25, but I think some feel like the wins haven't been. I mean, the Citadel, North Carolina Central, who they dominated, Robert Morris and Charleston Southern haven't won a game yet. So, but I think the team itself is pretty solid. Big offensive line, really good tight end, 2 really good running backs, great quarterback plays.
And they have a 5 safety.
Yeah. The wide receivers are good. Number 2, 88, 89 are they, is his weapons. The defense is for real. Brevin Allen coming off the edge. Big 99, Big 0, plays linebacker, defense end, whatever you call him. Rouser, what's his name? What's the safety name?
Rouser,
4 stars. He's a stud, a straight baller.
The dog.
I think there's. Let me say it this way: their weaknesses play into our strengths.
Facts.
So I think they want to run the ball. Then they want to run the ball well because it sets you up for that play action pass or that RPO. And I can tell you right now, Todd Malik Williams is very elusive. He can definitely beat you with his arm and his feet. Good player, man. So I expect this to be a really good football game. I don't think for 1 second that we're gonna lose the game. I don't. I really don't, because I got my reasons, and it's not just because I'm a JSU fan. I'm just looking at it from a football standpoint. I think our defense is good enough to play with anyone and has the ability to take away your best. Yeah, they do have a massive O-line, but here's the thing: do you know what offsets size? Speed.
But here's the thing. I get what they told me. They got a massive O-line. It's not like they're just overtowering our D-line. We don't have an undersized D-line, y'all. Our D-line, man-to-man, matches up with their O-line. But their O-line is not faster than our D-line. Also, if they think that what they did against North Carolina Central is going to work against us by, just being on tempo, there's a thing about having damn good quality depth. We got that. I'll let y'all know. We play more D linemen than we play receivers, y'all.
That is a fact. That is a fact. And I'm going to tell y'all like this right here. Coach Prime, everybody suiting up this game that didn't get in trouble, that didn't screw themselves over. But that interior defensive line, I'm telling you, we got the size to shut down the run. That run ain't going to be there like they think it will be. Of course, y'all got to understand something. We are giving up a total of 57 points in 6 games. I'm going to say it again. And that's not all because one of them was a forced fumble on Shador that they picked up and returned back. Go ahead.
We're the number 1 rushing defense in the country.
Rush defense?
Yes. Number 1. We're number 2 in the pass. We're the number 1. Huh? 4. Okay, we're 4 in the pass. But we're ranked number 1 against the run. Number 1. And then we want to talk about what they're going to do on offense. Well, guess what? What are they going to do on defense to our offense? Because go look at their numbers. And then
their front 4 is solid as hell. They are.
Front 4 solid, but guess what? Please enlighten me and tell me what they are on the back end. Because outside of Rouser,
right now,
DB's trash.
Hey, you watched that Robert Morris Charleston Southern game in blue? I'm pretty sure you can jump in there as well. But listen, man, that quarterback missed, man, that Charleston Southern game. He missed 3. The wide receiver was open and beat the DB 3 times, and they just overshot the wide receiver. It wasn't even I overshot the wide receiver by 5 yards. So
their quarterbacks aren't good.
But again, I'm gonna tell y'all this right here, and this might sound disrespectful. There ain't another team in the SWAC that I think could beat them, honestly.
Well, guess what? Now you see why
everybody you want to take it. I don't think there's another team in the SWAC that could beat Campbell. Well, maybe Southern.
Well, guess what? Well, maybe. Well, guess what? Now you see why everybody want to jump on their bandwagon to win because they know they can't beat us. So hell, maybe they can.
But I'm just saying how impressive that is. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, you got Jeremy Musa who's playing pretty good right now. Who played pretty decent against UNC. Hold on.
Go back. Oh, we got our quarterback, Musa. Oh man, if he did it against North Carolina. But listen, what he's gonna do against Jackson State.
Hey, so we've taken some really decent quarterbacks and made them look like high schoolers. Jeremy Musa.
No.
What's his name? Raylan Ellis, the OVC Player of the Year, made him look pedestrian.
Oh, say it right. The starting quarterback and the damn backup. Bro, let me tell y'all something. Do y'all know that we popped and put out the starting quarterback in every single game this season, and we played against the backup? We played against 2 quarterbacks every game this season. Do y'all know that? Do y'all understand it?
I'm telling you right now, man. This is now. Let me play Campbell's advocate, right? Let me play Campbell's advocate. Shador can't hold the ball too long. They do run a front 4. They got the traditional 2 defensive tackles, 2 defensive ends, and they are a fast team. They got really good speed. So I think the team is a great matchup for us, man. I don't think this ain't no powder puff where you just roll out there and gonna beat them to sleep because you're so much better than them. That team is loaded with talent. That team is fast. They smart. They tough. They disciplined. They got the character traits that Coach Prime preaches in his team. But I think the depth is where we're gonna get them. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna give you a trend that you don't pay attention to if you don't know football. Go watch Campbell. They run a very, very high octane. They run a fast pace. They go fast as hell. Sometimes so fast the way they mess themselves up. But here's the 2 things that's gonna hurt them, Zoe. They are a heavily penalized team, first and foremost. Number 2, look at their second half scoring. That's a byproduct of the tempo. They don't score a lot of points in the second half. Most of the time, the teams that they beat them in the first half. In the second half, it slows down because that tempo tends to. Now, here's the question you got to ask. If it is 81 degrees, is Campbell going to be able to handle that humidity playing over in the SIP? You get what I'm saying? And fans, Jackson State fans, if we got 50, 60,000 people in the stand, we need to be loud, man. We got to be loud. Man. We got to have a serious home field advantage, man, and we got to jump on top of these boys and make sure that it's uncomfortable for them. They can't hear nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because they trying to come in. They talk some smack to me on social media, on Twitter. We went back and forth. I love it. They got a little disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Got to talk about the water situation. So I said, I tell y'all what, when we kick y'all ass, just go get on the bus. Don't even take a shower. Since the water's so bad. Just put your jumpsuit on, get your ass on the bus and get on back onto the airport and get on about here.
One other point to add to it too is that when we mentioned the depth earlier, understand that because of what they like to play, see the thing is they're not going to tire out our defense. We play way too many bodies. But then on the flip side of that too, they're going to have success running the ball because if they don't, they're going to be in a world of trouble. Also, the one thing we have to remember too is that it's not a matter of us getting turnovers or any of that. Honestly, our defense could just go 3 and out. You know, if we're able to just do that and get the ball back, we're going to score. And we come at waves. We don't stop. Also, conditioning, Ken. we got the best. I'm gonna go on record. Got the best in FCS. We have the hands down the best strength staff in FCS, and we're seeing tons of injuries every team that we play. And
speaking of injury, Demetri Jordan actually got hurt because he got rolled up on his knee, so he's gonna be out for a little while, man. Hopefully, it's not something that requires surgery, but we don't know. You don't know the way he buckled and the pain that he was in. He had to leave the field on crutches, so hopefully, we see him able to make a return before the season is out. I don't like how Sacramento State ranked higher than Jack State. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they not very.
They play some good teams though.
I mean, they are. I mean, Sacramento State, we ain't gonna take nothing from nobody. I mean, they got what they got. Weber State playing well. South Dakota State playing well. I mean, shucks, man. In the coaches poll, we sitting right behind North Dakota State. So North Dakota State, what, 5th? We 6th. Yep. We'll take it. But I like it, man. I like where we at right now. I really do. I like our chances. I've scouted this team, and after I watched them and really just try to put if we come out and play what I know we're capable of, so we shouldn't have a problem winning the game. Now, is it going to be a blowout? I don't suspect it's going to be a blowout game. I don't, honestly. But I absolutely feel like it's something that Bishop coming on. Bishop, what's up, baby? What's happening,
what up, man? What to do, bro?
What's happening? Happy homecoming, baby. What's going on?
Yeah, likewise. What up, Zoe?
What's happening, man?
See what in the building.
The only way.
Man.
The only way.
Hey, I had to go and call Ken since I can't get him to pick up the phone and call me.
You know what?
Damn, bro. Well, I had to chime in, and you.
I'm glad you come on, bro. That's my fault.
In the vet, we need to be loud. All right, me and my boy Ken Specs Matthews, he in the chat. We were sitting in Montgomery, and we was like, man, we got to come up with something. Now, it's just an idea. Mississippi State mascot is a bulldog, but they have cowbell. Jackson State, we diehard tigers, but here's an idea. We have 2. 1, you know what this is?
Kazoo.
This is a duck call. That's 1. Imagine 1,000. Imagine 5,000. You won't be able to hear. The team damn sure won't be able to hear. And the deal is, here's the thing. And we came up with a concept. First of all, speaking football, we want to disrupt the snap count. Second of all, we want the quarterback to throw. This is called a duck caller. We want the quarterback to throw a duck. If we can get everybody to get on board, they sell them at Walmart, $4.99. You go up to Amazon. You go up to places like Academy and the sports store.
The question is it going to be legal though? Are they going to let us do that? They going to let us bring it in?
Hey, you got to hire the cowbell. This thing around my neck.
You can bring it in. I ain't worried about that. You can bring it in. The only issue you're gonna run into if we have success with it, it's an artificial noise maker. That's the only problem.
And that's what I mean in the sense, like not. I mean, it's like could we get in trouble with that? You know what I'm saying? Like that's my only question. The rules, like somebody say, they swag groups will throw all kind of types of flags.
But the rules to the artificial noise maker is they might outlaw it before the snap, but after the ball is snapped, we can go. Those are the NCAA rules. The second thing, Pepsi is our sponsor. A Pepsi bottle, I was supposed to have mine, but I forgot to go by the dollar store. Pepsi bottle, a water bottle with about 2 or 3 marbles in it. It sounds like somebody running.
Now that's true.
It sounds
like what you put inside the bottle?
Marbles.
Coke bottle, Pepsi bottle, and some marbles.
And some marbles in it, and it will be loud.
Very.
Now, it will be loud too. Especially if you got 5,000 of them, it will be loud.
Everybody's saying option 2.
Hey, we're gonna bring both, and we just won't know it. Our fans can't.
I love it.
We have diehard fans, but our fans are some of the bougiest fans we've ever seen.
That's true.
That's true. And hey, if we ain't scoring a touchdown or the boom ain't blowing, we chilling.
And what we do, and you know what? I heard this shit I was watching the Grambling FAMU game, right? Bro, do you know when Grambling was in the red zone, they start chanting, "What do we want? TD. What's that? Thursday." I was like, oh my God, they do that shit too?
And I'm like, I don't understand why our fans have the nerve to do stuff. Everything they do, no matter the chant, no matter what, is always who you're off it. Look, true story. Even if we say fired up J State, that chant, I want you to pay attention. They start their shit off. We on offense.
So he said we did. So BT said they did that shit in high school. He said
it is loud.
I know.
Hey, you know what? Get it cut. Hey, everybody
that's why I wanted to contact you guys. So
hey,
they're gonna be throwing marbles through the thing.
Hey, we finna do this.
Yeah,
we finna do this.
It'll be something we can keep from here on.
Listen, we're gonna start with option 2. Option 2. We finna go with a bottle with some marbles in it, and you can go get marbles at damn Dollar General.
The Dollar Store.
What about the pennies in that motherfucker? Hold on. Your boy got an empty bottle right now. Hold on. Let me find something in this moment. Hold on, Jack. I ain't got no coins, dog. Let me see something. I ain't got no marbles, though.
We might be on to something.
Hey, we gotta do something.
Hey, bro, you know you ain't got no loose change over there. Your money fold, dog.
Facts. Hey man, hold on, dog. Don't you leave. I gotta go. I gotta try
I got to go in another room and find me some pennies. Look at them.
Oh wait, hold on.
Gotta kill your ass in your car. Hey, on everything. We finna put the word out on this, dog.
We got to. At least if
Dude, listen.
You don't want to scream.
Listen, we recorded tonight. We talked about it yesterday, even when we went live the other day. Because our thing is, man, look, there is no excuse. Third down, whenever we on defense, man, it needs to be unbearable. We need to be getting off the team, get offsides, get a penalty every damn third down.
Hey, we travel to other teams' venues, and we get the blue. We let them come up in the vet. We sitting in there 40,000 deep, being so nice. No. Yeah. They don't give a damn about us, so we'll give a damn about them.
Yeah. But hey, and I said it. I was like, bro, we got the numbers. I was like, man, the vet needs to be hostile.
Right.
And you know what's crazy? In the 80s, it was.
It sure was.
It would always be a fight in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? All the big games. And I was like, bro, we need to get back to the vet being hostile, man.
And see, I sit low. Ken them sit right up behind me.
You on 112?
I'm 3 rows up from the ramp. I can reach out and touch right down there. I'm right there. Been there about 20 years.
Yeah, and see the other part of that too is Richard, man. We need the announcers to be more too. Marbles louder.
Nigga, I don't give a damn. That shit loud as hell.
I'm telling you now.
I'm telling you. Marbles are louder.
And we need to push it. So we roll it out this week. And next week, we in full throw.
And you know what else? It's cheap.
Okay.
No, it's cheap.
Hey, that's what I said. Hey, look, man, throw about 4-5 pennies in that motherfucker.
Let me tell you a trick to help the volume. You got a water bottle. The bigger the bottle, the louder it's gonna be.
And the Coke, and the Pepsi and the Coke bottles are hard plastic.
Yeah,
that's a water bottle.
Yeah, that's a water bottle.
Yeah,
I got a new.
Like I said, like a Powerade bottle. See something like that, 32 ounce. It'll be loud in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, I be in this thing gulping shit down. The joke.
Hey man,
marbles. Hey. Everybody, marbles, not pennies. Marbles are louder. Marbles in a soda or water bottle.
Oh, we got Travis. What's happening? Let's see what this is. What up, Travis?
You muted.
Travis, what's good?
What
What up, man? What's going on?
Not much. So you was on one tonight, boy.
I'm on one every time I wake up.
Yeah, he always on one.
He always on one, man. I like the, hey, man, which one is it? Marbles or pennies? Hey,
Marbles.
Whatever, man. Go get the marbles, but if you can't
Dollar
get marbles,
General.
get pennies.
Marbles, dog. Dollar General.
Take a milk jug in that bitch. Bring extra to the stadium. Man, how we gonna put that sitting in the bed with 40,000 plus? I still can hear cell phone ring 6 rows down. Damn, that's crazy.
See, yeah. Look at Josh. Look at Josh. Hold on, look at Josh.
They say they need to use milk jugs. They used to use milk jugs at my high school.
Yeah.
Please no fighting. That would be a bad look for somebody to set up a booth. Oh boy. How do we join? Nerds trying to come on. On my way to Walmart tomorrow. Hey, we gonna do it, man.
That's
hey, Zo, put it in. Hey, we need to put it in all the alumni chat. Everything. Empty bottle, with the water bottle, everything.
Don't y'all laugh when y'all see me with a goddamn water bottle, some marbles in that
thing. I like that. I like that, Blue. See that thing like this right here.
You're right.
Hey, they might. Hey, all the dudes like this.
Hey, I think it's gonna be nice.
Yeah, like
bro. Hey, dog. See, Jeff for that motion you use, that's why I'm getting a water jug. Right there. See how y'all get down? It's the very reason why I'm getting a milk jug. Right there. A big ass gallon of water. Yeah, even if you use that shit right there. See what I'm talking about? Yeah, right there.
Gonna be loud.
Hey, what up, nerds? What's happening, bro?
What up, Kenny? What up, Zo?
What happening, man?
What's happening?
Hey, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna be drunk too. You see me next Saturday when we'll get play them jokers from Red Stick, playing them Jaguar, and I got my water jug in my hand. Mind your business, just join in.
That's right. That's right.
Oh my goodness. Hey, I rock with it. I'm gonna try it, bro. We're gonna be on the sideline, but I guess we can. I'm gonna just have some pennies in my pockets. Make sure when I drink
hold on, because I know y'all hard to following directions. We're gonna make a shit ton of noise.
Right.
Third down on defense. Every damn third down. We don't do shit on offense. Put your jug down, okay?
Hey, Eric, it's gonna lead to that. Then you're gonna have people the same way they dress them cowbells up, they'll be dressing them bottles up.
Goddamn right.
They just say time to sell a kid at the bookstore with a JSU logo bottle.
Okay.
Hey, I like it, bro.
Oh yeah.
And if somebody from Southern, if we playing Southern, if we happen to lose, you got a weapon to knock their ass out with.
What's up, Randy?
What's going on, man? All right, yourself? What's up, y'all?
What's happening, man?
Ain't nothing, man. Ain't nothing.
What you got on your mind, bro? Got a lot on the stream. I appreciate y'all coming on, bro. It's homecoming, man.
Yeah.
Everybody excited.
Big week, huh?
Hey, man, it's homecoming week. It's on and popping.
Yeah. I just think special teams is going to be a big factor, bro.
Absolutely.
Big
Zo
factor.
made that point on the show, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead and speak on it.
No, I was just saying, special team will come to gonna play a real big part. You guys hadn't seen it, but we got the best punter in the conference, and we got a damn good kicker, as y'all know. But also, Prime is not gonna be going for it on fourth down like y'all been seeing. You know what I'm saying? And we got the depth. We got better depth. We're a deeper team than they are. We got quality depth, way more than what they have. They rely on too many players. Well, they rely on particular players to do things. We don't rely on 2 to 3 players, and that's the thing that both work for us. We got the depth that we have is going to play to our advantage. Their greatest strength, their strengths play into our hands of what we like to do on both sides of the ball, and that's why I'm really not concerned about us losing this game. Do I think it'll be a good game? Yeah, I do, but good don't mean.
You do it, Blue. Don't you do it. We need to let them. We need to surprise that. Don't you do it. See, we trying to get you your credentials, man.
I was just about to say that.
You keep on, I'm gonna throw some marbles at his ass.
See, that's the dilemma with the marbles, bro. Joker get mad, they've been there, open the bottle and took a marble out and chunked the motherfucker at somebody, man. That'd be that's a good idea. I like it, bro.
No, we can't worry about that because here you saw how they were throwing water bottles at Lane Keeping there. He called him, so we can't worry about that.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
But who had Randy? I think Randy was Randy. What you had? Oh, Nerds, whoever.
Oh, it's on whoever. I'll go next.
What you got?
For me?
Yeah, go ahead, Randy.
Oh, no. I was just saying special teams is going to be a big factor. And like with the punting and flipping the field and all that stuff, man, you know, and kicking field goals to keep pressure on Campbell's offense, you know.
Absolutely. Hey, one of the things we did touch on tonight when we did our show was so you saw against Bethune-Cookman, Coach Prime was very aggressive on fourth down. He just went for it. He didn't punt. I don't even think we saw the punter. Maybe once.
No.
Right.
Yeah, one time.
Yeah. I think we saw it one time. I'm gonna mute you while there we go. I think you had a lot of background noise, Randy. So yeah, what I'll say is this: when we get in field goal range, you definitely gonna see the field goal kicker come out if we don't get it on fourth down. I don't think you're gonna see us be as aggressive. I think we're gonna take the sure points this game. So you're absolutely right. Field position and field goal kicking is gonna be critical in this game. So I totally agree with that. And kick return, kick and punt return.
Yeah,
that'll be huge.
Yeah.
Well, he did say he was going for it because we were too close to punt and too far to try field goal.
Yeah. Yeah, then too, the defense was playing lights out. So even if you felt like you wasn't gonna get it,
he felt like we was gonna stop him anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna stop him regardless. That's what our defense gives you the luxury to have to, to make those decisions as a coach. So it speaks to the dominance that we do on defense. So I expect us to continue what we're doing. I don't see us giving up a whole lot of points this game.
No.
Is Jordan back healthy? 72?
No, he's gonna be out for a minute. Jordan just got hurt. Jordan, he got his knee rolled up, so I don't expect to see him play. Even if it's minor, I don't see him playing. Just the soreness won't be out. So keep in mind, y'all, like Debo was actually the starting left tackle. He got hurt the week before the game against FAMU.
And that's why you saw Jordan.
Demetri Jordan took that spot and stayed with it. Now that he hurt, that's why Coach Prime, he got Debo to stand up at practice today.
Well, he talked about that. Remember? We talked about that last week.
He played well.
But we talked about that last week.
Yep. I mean, guys, we got depth, guys to stay ready. I mean, I know we still got Barterman. We forgot about talking about Sean Barterman. He's still there, you know what I mean, as far as the O-line. And they moved Riggins over to O-line. So, I mean, we got some bodies that we can still throw out there. But the overall core of the original starting lineup is we're back to the original starting five.
Right.
And two, Ken made a good point earlier too. We because we're so many people want to look at things in a slanted way in regards to like, everybody getting up for Jack State. Well, guess what? At some point that bows to a strength for us because we've adjusted to getting everybody's best. Everybody's not getting everybody's best week in and week out. So that means what? You're more inclined to be battle tested because you're getting everybody's best. But here's the other parts of it too, is that you're talking about them getting up for us, but we're gonna get up for them.
Right.
I agree with that.
That's the difference. We're gonna get up for this game.
Debo is Devin Hayes. Joker is Greg Gray. Just FYI. Debo is the offensive lineman, left tackle. Greg Gray is the safety.
So, you got to understand that we're going to get up for these boys. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get up for this game. We know it's going to be we know that they coming in here. There's a lot of subplots. We got the number 1 ranked recruit class the past 2 years. They had the number 2 ranked class the past 2 years.
Right.
They got a former NFL coach, a damn good player in Mike Minter that started at safety for the Carolina Panthers. You know what I'm saying? We got the greatest DB of all time, Prime. You know, there's a lot of other parallels too. You know, they're looking. You gotta understand, Campbell doesn't come from a winning tradition. They were in the Pioneer League. They just moved up to FCS, I believe, about 4 or 5 years ago. And this is their last year in the Big South because they're transitioning to the CAA. I don't know if it's next year or the year after next. So they're moving up again. They're recruiting well, but this is a big game for them. So they're going to get up for it, but we're going to get up for them too.
And the thing about that, Zoe, is people leave out when they talk about the ranking in recruiting, they're highly ranked in high school recruiting, and we are the highest ranked in recruiting overall. So they have a bunch of youngsters.
Let me say this.
Yeah, that's a long game.
But hold on. They're ranked ahead of us on high schools. It's just for right now.
Right.
I'm not finna give away everything, but
I know.
Please believe me when I tell you they're not gonna be leaving us high schools in 2 months. I can assure you that.
I can't wait.
I can assure you that.
So, but to your point, last year, and that was one of the things going back on. They were counting only the high school recruits. But when you look at the overall, see 24/7 Sports changed their website because of the transfer.
Everybody.
And yeah, they did. So now when you go to 24/7 Sports, you have the first tab says recruit, the second tab says transfer, and the third tab says overall. You got to look at the overall. And he was like, "Oh no, I'm not talking about transfers." I was like, "Well, shit, transfers count. You can't just look at high school because we're not recruiting. We're only recruiting 20% high school. You get what I'm saying? So when you look at the majority of our signing class, you're gonna have 40% grad transfer, 40% transfer portal, and then you're gonna see the other 20% gonna be high school. So we'll never have as many high school commits that they do. If we do, let's say they do 25. Let's just say they sign 25. 20 of their signees might be 21, 22 might be high school. Of our 25, we might have 7 high school, and the other 18 is going to be transfer portal and grad transfer. So that's the difference in the two classes. But I do like their strategy. They kicking ass in the truth right now.
But
because their strategy is simple. They go after 3 stars. That's their strategy.
Right.
Now, if they land a 4-star, that's great because they did land a 4-star just a couple weeks ago. But right now, they've.
He'd be good. He'll come back. He'll pop back up on his own. But the other thing to that too, though, is you back, Ken?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, yeah, froze. The other thing to that too is that influx of talent is influx of talent. So that, Harper, when they said they're bringing in high schoolers, well, guess what? You could bring in 12 high schoolers. Hell, if you're only playing 3 of them, and we playing all these damn transfers and grad transfers, how you gonna say you got a better recruiting class? We're bringing in we're bringing in 2 5-stars and 6 4-stars that's transferring in, and they're making it. They're playing immediately.
Right.
Where's your class showing his moxie at?
Yeah. But you know what that's about, man? That's about them kids going up to these camps, balling out, these 7-on-7s. But that don't mean had their dog in pads, though. You know what I mean? So, I just believe he knows what he's doing. He's building a program fast, and I bet you once he gets his balance up, he's gonna go back to the high school kids. You know what I mean?
Well, actually, what we tend to do from a recruiting standpoint. All right, so that's the point I mentioned earlier. The SWAC pretty much tried to make a move basically to counter react what we did last year. So everybody went portal heavy, right?
Right.
You gotta understand when we went portal heavy, we were in the middle of COVID, right? So there was no APR issues. So going forward, signing day is in December. I can tell you right now, you won't see what Alabama A&M did last year. You won't see it in December because you can't see it because of APR. All right. So that won't happen again. Well, if you look at people say we brought in a bunch of transfers, well, what Jackson State does, there was a method to the madness. Right. We mostly bring in graduate transfers,
right,
on a 1-year rental, like Dallas Daniels. You get
some of them were 2 years. Some grad transfer 2 years, but go ahead.
Some of them are 2 years, but here's the thing: they're still grad transfers. They don't count APR because they got their degree.
Oh, okay.
See, most of them got the 2 years because they would still have that COVID year. A few of them, they weren't really playing, but they graduated early. But that's the thing. Dallas Daniels a graduate transfer. You see what you did, immediate impact, but guess what? He don't count against APR because he got his degree.
Right.
So Dallas Daniels, Debo,
Joker,
great. Yeah, great.
Cam Buckley, a receiver.
Yep. Right. Those are some of your grad transfers.
All the grad transfers. See, they don't count against APR. You get them for a 1 year rental. They already experienced. They could play. By the time some other younger freshmen.
Right. And we went heavy high school that first class. That's why you got Barron Hobson, Jeremiah Brown, Jeremiah Williams, these young Katron Evans. You got these young cats that are, and then you had some holdovers from the previous regime. He brought in Aubrey was a transfer. Niles Gaddy. People got to understand, like, this team is relatively young. Someone named half the defense still got time. Like, think about it. Katron.
Sophomore.
97. Devontae Davis still got 2 seasons after. Niles Gaddy still got 2 seasons after this. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
1 season, whatever, how many. You got so many Barron Hobson, Jeremiah Brown, like I mentioned, and then all the linebackers, are pretty much intact for quite some time. Michael Please, multiple seasons left. You know what I mean? Yep. Josh Griffiths, multiple seasons left. So the way they're recruiting is smart.
Yeah,
and this is one of the things that we touched on. Like, this is why you got to look at one reason why I like the way the roster's made, because we entertain the idea. This, in the worst case scenario, I know we don't want to think this way, but let's say if Coach Prime does decide to take another role, all them players ain't going with him.
Right.
Everybody ain't leaving. I can name maybe 4 or 5 that I know probably gonna be gone, but I'm just saying we're not going there. But I'm just saying,
ain't going
but
nowhere.
those that get anxiety about that, like, just hold your horse. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we'll be fine. You know?
Oh yeah.
One more question, and then I'll be out you guys here. Would you start Travis Hunter this week, or would you bring him in like a nickel? Or
no, I'm starting.
You starting him.
You know why you start him?
Why?
Because the other team don't have any film on him.
I said that too, but
then the other thing is this: you got to account for him on the field. It's a psychological thing.
Yeah,
if I'm a quarterback, I know that I see 12 over there. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? You might test him. It's just a psychological thing. If 4 is out there, with all due respect to Nugget, 27-5, it's like I'm gonna go at them. But Travis is that dude.
Right.
You start him from the jump.
And technically, it would be his first game, so you want his psyche to be, there too. He's starting.
He gonna be fine, because guess what? The same thing that he's dealing with right now, not the injury, but the same thing about missing these games. He did the same thing last season.
Yeah.
He got hurt last season.
12 got that uniform on, 12 on that field, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't give a flying flip what the hell he ain't done. That's the number 1 high school player in the nation. His ass on the field, on both sides of the ball. I don't care if it's a jet sweep coming off the slant. Whatever, you get the ball in his hands, he needs to get hit.
Yeah.
It's for his own psyche. He got to get hit. He got to get in there. He got to catch a pass. He got to take one to the chin. And he got to get up and say, "I'm here, baby. Now it's time to put." You know what I'm saying?
He missed 4 games last season and came back and then missed a damn beat.
Yeah.
and I got to say this too. I really don't think the majority of people really understand what we really have in this kid.
He's special.
He's a generational talent, man.
Yeah. And he's smart. He's a smart corner. And you don't get that from a kid, bro. Like, he plays like an experienced corner. And that's hard.
Right. At his age.
You take away one side of the field, and you almost can blanket. You get what I'm saying? If he can take away one side, now you can really So he gives Dennis Thurman the autonomy and the luxury to do some things that he probably can't do right now.
You know what? You know what? Here's the scary part. People want to talk about Campbell. We got the #1 ranked defense in the country, and your best player ain't played but about 6 snaps all year on defense.
And your best defensive tackle ain't played all season.
Wow. So understand that when this kid gets on the field, he literally shuts off half the field to an already elite defense.
Right.
I think not only am I happy to see Travis, but I can't wait to see True Thompson play in the inside, bro. I'm telling you, he is a running back nightmare, bro. I'm just trying to tell you. You put True Thompson next to Devontae Davis on a team that want to run the ball, I'm gonna say it's good luck. So now you got to go around Niles Gaddy, go around Jeremiah Brown, go around Tony O'Doyle, go around. You're gonna have to figure something out. And I'm just saying.
And when True,
if you get past them, you got that man child in the middle, number 45. Right in the
and as soon as True needs a breather, you got Jelani Davis coming in the field.
I'm just saying, man. It's a great problem to have, bro.
Yes, True Thompson is playing Saturday.
Yeah, that defense. The coaches are strategic, and no disrespect to the SWAC, but I'm telling you right now, they looked at their schedule and said, we can hold them out a little. We can make sure they get 100%. I think we got more than enough.
Oh
to get what we need to get done.
Yeah,
and then we're gonna be ready for this team that we know gonna be tough.
You ain't
we don't bring all our big guns.
True Thompson's playing Saturday. And here's the thing, too, I got to mention about Travis. When you factor him playing against Campbell, understand their quarterback is not like a great, accurate quarterback. Can he throw? Yes. Does he have a strong arm? Yes. He's not a great, accurate quarterback.
Right.
Understand that kid get pressure. Do y'all understand what Travis did in his first game? It was FAMU's second game. It was his first college game. The dude only got through it, what was it, 4 times, Ken?
Mm-hmm.
He had 2 pass breakups that could have led to interceptions.
Yep.
One of them should have been an interception.
One should have been a pick six.
Yeah.
But he had 2 that could have led to interceptions out of 4 passes. And hold on. Mm-hmm. And Musa is a way more accurate quarterback than Campbell's quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Accurate now. I said accurate. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I didn't say
got to spin it though.
He is accurate.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that one though. I'm gonna have to disagree with you.
The numbers even say it. Moose is a more accurate quarterback than old boy. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
But does he throw as much though?
Huh?
Does he throw as much?
Moose throws more.
More, right.
Yeah, they want to run it.
Right.
Now I will say this though. The 2 running backs, Barr and number 1,
they're good. They're good.
For real.
Yeah, I watch.
But I'll say this: the MVP of their team is their O-line.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, that's what's been enabling them to run the ball.
They maul you to death, bro. That's their goal. Maul you to death. If you got that little weak, and that's what hurt North Carolina Central. They looked like a high school playing against college. That damn O-line was unbelievably way bigger. That was the most noticeable thing. I'm looking at them like, God damn, they way bigger than them, bro.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the thing that really separated the two. But again, when you got that kind of speed, I'm telling you, we saw it with what we see last year, though, with ULM. Man, they had fits with our D-line. Now, they did their part to get James Houston out of the game, but I'm telling you, we did talk about the tight end. Number 85 is special. He is a pro. Number 85, their tight end is a pro.
Mm-hmm.
He's a pro. And their defensive end is a pro. Number 9, Brevin Allen. You got to get – Shador can't sit back there and try to get to his 17th option. He got to get the ball out of his hand, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, he got to get the ball out of his hand. He's going to take a beat. I'm going to tell you the numbers. Number 9, number 99, number 0, number 1. I mean, number 999 0. And there's one more. What's the edge rusher number? I forgot his number. I want to say 1, but I know the running back wears number 1 as well. But
one of them is real quick.
And number 9.
The best D lineman on their team is Brevin Allen, number 9. He could easily be the Big South Defensive Player of the Year without question.
Wow.
He demands the double team. Yeah, he is. He's a really good guy, man. Shador tried to step up in the pocket. He dropped down below the tackle. He make a lot of sacks. that way, or make a lot. He stopped a lot of runs that way. But I like I said on the show, I think Savion Wilkerson gonna be the key to this game. Honestly, we got to get Savion Wilkerson the ball. He got to run that thing, man, because that's gonna soften them up.
Yeah,
and we're gonna find out if their defense got enough depth to really go the whole game and maintain.
And then also too, you gotta account for this. You know, what if we decide, because we showed glimpses of it against Bethune-Cookman, but what if we decide this game, because we could change some things, so what if this game we decide to go up tempo? That's gonna get them fits.
Yeah.
It's gonna get them fits. Because see, here's the thing. At the end of the day, we got the number one ranked defense in the country. We can get stops. We can get off the field. Their defense isn't as good as ours.
Yeah, the safety Rouser is the real deal.
Yeah. He's the truth.
Yeah, he's the real deal.
He's the truth.
But they DBs are subpar. O-line and D-line, I'll take speed over size any day. I mean, we got speed and technique. So, and we got depth. So this is one of the points I made earlier. They don't score a lot of points in the second half. They don't score a lot of points in the second half. So that kind of leads us to, what do they do in the second half when we keep pouncing on them with more depth? We keep coming at them with fresh legs, and we got to hit the quarterback. He ain't going to stop, though. The quarterback is the best player on the team, in my opinion. That's the best player on their team. As he go, they go.
Right.
Loss doesn't hurt celebration ball champ. I ain't even entertaining that. We ain't losing. Loss ain't got nothing to do with the conference, celebration bowl, none of that stuff. But that's a good question. But we ain't losing that game. We ain't trying to lose that at all. Listen, I've gone back and watched Campbell in all the games. The game against William Mary, they would dominate. I'm telling you, Jackson. Yeah, I said that when I was talking to the person on Twitter. I told him, I said we're the William and Mary of HBCU. I told him that to get him to understand the way y'all got dominated at the line at the point of attack versus William and Mary is what you're gonna see transpire. Because William and Mary had they had a left-handed agile quarterback. Hey, Joe, I forgot that Kalen Newton played for damn William and Mary. He wide receiver for them.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, he is, man. He was the starting quarterback for the Howard.
For Howard, yeah.
You know why he's at William and Mary?
Because the coach went there. Coach London left Howard and went to William and Mary, and he went with his coach, and now he's a wide receiver. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
But I don't think they're gonna have a problem with that quarterback being mobile, because they do a really good job in containing mobile quarterbacks. They don't let them outside, and they rush in the middle. So.
Bro, let me tell y'all something. Do y'all know that we haven't given up a 100-yard rusher this season? Do y'all know that we haven't given up 200 yards passing in a game this season?
Yeah, that's what number one defenses do.
Crucial.
You know what I mean?
So again, I'm not overly concerned about.
See, this is the thing. You must have went to the bathroom, because we've been covering this the whole time. we've been giving Campbell their respect.
But hold on. But I'm gonna say that. But I'm gonna say this though. You say it sounds good, but expect a challenge. But are you gonna tell it to Campbell? What should they expect? Because it's more of a challenge for them than it is for us. Because last time I checked, you say it sounds good, but hell, if I'm number 1 and you number 10, who should be more concerned? If I'm number 1 and you number 20 and something, who should be more concerned? So who should expect more for a challenge? See, to me, that coming from to that line where they always be humble shit. I'm good. So what I'm saying is, so should we expect the challenge, or should they expect the challenge?
Get them so.
I'm just saying, because last time I checked, we and O, they got 2 L's. So who really got the biggest challenge? We and O. They got a blemish on their shit. We don't. We ain't got no blemishes. We number 1 here, number 4 here, number 1 here, number 2 here. On offense, we number 1, number 2 here, number 3 there. So who got more of a challenge? Us or them? Help me understand. And I got time.
everybody that does not really understand what we're putting on the field is listening to the outside noise. We just gonna have to show them. They listen to the outside.
Man, look, man. I had when I was a little kid, I had ear tubes put in my ears on 5 different occasions, so I'm hard of hearing. I don't hear no outside noise. It's like white noise to me. I don't get bullshit. So you know what I'm saying. And guess what? I got 20/80 vision. I don't see no bullshit. So what I'm trying to say is, miss me with all that. Miss me with all that shit there, dog. Miss me with that. It's like, okay. I expect that, but expect the challenge. Tell them motherfuckers that. What they gotta expect.
That's right.
You right. Yeah, but we've covered that though. We've said that this team is for real. This team is formidable. But again, I asked the question. Everybody talks about everybody getting up with Jackson State and how much they're going to be a challenge to us. What happens when Jackson State gets up 14? That's all I'm saying. Like, y'all gotta understand, talent. The most talented team is going to be in blue and white on Saturday.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
And
it ain't even close.
And on top of this, hey, man, what did Campbell win last year?
Three games.
Hey, man, last time I checked, who the man on these streets?
Last time I checked, I was the man on these streets.
Who the man on these streets?
Hey,
man, call me residue. Hey, I leave blow on these people. Hey, got diarrhea flow.
Look, we ain't
don't be shitting on them niggas.
We ain't getting married, but we the ring bearers
around
here.
Constipated, he's still shitting on them niggas. Woo.
We the ring bearers around here.
That's right.
I'm just saying, bro. Hey,
B.A. Mike, what's good, brother? Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate you. Hey, listen, man. We get it. We football guys first, man. I scouted these balls. I watched every piece of film. Hey, man, I can break that thing down. I can tell you what they do. You got to watch Tiger Talk. I really went in depth on some stuff, but yeah, man.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just
saying. Their weaknesses play into our strength. It's a great matchup. It's going to be a great matchup. It's going to be a really good homecoming show. Yes, they got the potential to beat us if we don't come to play, but that's any team that we play for the rest of the season.
I tell you
any team.
Yeah, but that potential, that's one-sided. Okay, now tell me what we got the potential to do.
Whatever we want to do.
See what I'm saying?
Whatever
we always talk about what they could. Tell me what the potential we could do.
Boy, y'all, I'm gonna tell you. Let me throw something in there, though. Boy, y'all motherfuckers gonna really have to goddamn scram and come up with something. Cause y'all gonna trade them Campbell shirt in real fast come Saturday, and everybody gonna run to the stuff. The Southern gonna beat the snot out of Virginia Lynchburg, and everybody gonna say, "Well, Southern gonna get them. Southern gonna get them." Y'all gonna keep throwing shit at the wall until you hope it sticks.
They want something to stick every week. Every week.
Man,
I don't know what they're gonna do when Saturday is come. Cause here's what we do know: though we know we lose, everybody, their mama gonna be on the stream. Everybody, let me in. Everybody gonna talk.
I ain't even worried about that. We're gonna take our nut off to get Campbell to bid.
But I'm gonna tell y'all like this right here. I'm gonna put this out there. I'm not gonna be nice after Saturday we beat Campbell. I'm gonna be very, very obnoxious and disrespectful. I'm just telling you right now. Get ready for it.
Well, I'm gonna beat you to it. I'm
just telling you.
I'm
just telling you. I might drop the live stream from the vet.
All right.
And as soon we keep the ass, don't be like, now show me my opponent. I'm talking about them damn Jaguars. Show me my opponent.
From the vet.
And I want y'all to come on here and lie and tell me about, we'll expect a battle with Southern. Miss me with that shit.
Hey, like my man Raw True said, he said they praying in the closet. He said that's right in the closet. I said, man, it don't make sense.
Wow.
But it is what it is. We've always, even when we weren't winning, we've always been the target, and now they really can't stand it.
They can pray in the closet, but God gave you free will. I'm telling you right now, we're gonna put a boot to your ass.
Oh yeah,
free will, free will.
Yeah, bro. They hopeful, man.
Pray gonna fix it.
Good. Put all good. We welcome it. But at the end of the day, like I said, we ain't playing. The team is. We ain't worried about it. We can say what we want to say. You know what I'm saying? The team got to go do what they do, and we trust what we see, and we like it. We know the coach is gonna have these boys prepared, bro.
Right.
For real. They're gonna be prepared. They coming ready to play, man. Rolling out a new uniform for homecoming. It's gonna be 60,000 in that thing. We in that.
Hold on.
About, baby.
And we're gonna have a nice all-star cast of recruits on visits too.
Wow.
Hey, can I add one thing to the noise maker? Can everybody go? Oh,
Right.
Just throw a little hum in there. If you get 60,000 people humming, that shit gonna sound like music, man.
Okay, wait.
Hey, Ken, question.
Go ahead.
Are any of those guys, they are recruits from like the Northeast, like from Jersey, New York area?
I think the one recruit that I can think of is with Tristan Sion. Where's Tristan Sion from, though?
No, he's from Florida.
He's from Florida. Okay. Y'all need to come up this area, bro. I'm telling you. You got some dogs up here.
Dog. You ain't gotta tell us. We getting all four corners.
Okay.
Matter of fact, we definitely open to recruiting that area without question, bro. It ain't even the coaches don't. Nothing's off limits to these coaches. America is our backyard, bro. That's how it is. America and abroad, because we got a kid from London.
Yeah.
Kofi Taylor Barrett coming in from the UK.
Dog.
Yeah, he gonna be special, bro. So we got a lot of kids, man. I'll say this. I see my boy on there. Shout out to my brother LJ Lowe on this thing, bro. We got some things working. We got one of the best players in the state of Mississippi. We was able to put something together and get him in the hands of the coach. And they have interest in Jackson State. And hey, if you got a player that's really about that life, they gotta be a dog now. We don't take puppies to the coach, man. I ain't wasting no time with no little puppies, man. Keep them puppies. You send them puppies down the hall. Come on, we want dogs. With the big dogs on that Jackson State.
And these kids.
Did you look into the info I sent you, Ken?
Huh?
Did you look into it?
What's that?
The info I sent you.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm telling y'all now, man. We got an all-star cast of recruits gonna be there Saturday, bro. We are not.
We got Big Jordan. We got Big Jordan Hall coming in. Big 6'8", 320-pound offensive lineman. I'm gonna go get him a Stamps
from Columbus, Ohio.
He gonna need a double.
Go get him some ribs.
Yeah, I did. Aaron, I did see that. And man, Isaiah, and he was at the Grambling game too, bro. He was at the Grambling Jack State game.
Who that?
Isaiah Spencer.
Yeah, Isaiah Spencer from Madison Central, my alma mater, my second alma mater. Of course, I started in Merrill, but I graduated high school from Madison Central. That name Spencer is royalty out of Madison Central, so out of Madison County. So we got a good chance with him. I hope he chooses, but we'll see. We'll see. We got a good chance. Got a damn good chance, actually. We got another young man, what's his name, that just put us in his top 3, Paul Davis, four-star wide receiver.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think he's out of North Carolina, if I ain't mistaken.
Hey, I saw some of that clip. He was playing cornerback.
Plays some cornerback. In high school, they do a little bit of everything.
Yeah, but he recruited a receiver.
He definitely a receiver. Four-star kid. He's a special talent, man.
Oh, that's the four-star kid. Okay.
Yeah, four-star kid. Top 3. Got us in the top 3 with Mississippi State, and the last one was Duke. I think he was committed to Duke. Is he related to Dylan Spencer?
Yes.
Yes. And Chris Spencer. Unbox you some information on Twitter inbox. I'll meet our crew. Absolutely, man. So Corey and I, we was talking. We definitely gonna try to see if the coaches want us to do some interviews with Tiger Talk. Had to upgrade some sound equipment, man. But we're gonna be in the building. We working, man. It don't make us no different. We'll definitely sit down and talk to them and do whatever we can do to make sure we make it happen, bro. So we just want to put on a good show and have a damn hot stuff. Man, we got to get these kids that SEC, you know what I'm saying, ACC, Big 10, Big 12 feeling, man, when they come to these games, bro.
Right.
And the next 2 home games is going to be insane. They said, we don't take no pups. We don't take pups in the city. Hey, we had our time to bring in the pups, man. Y'all keep them. You gotta be a dog, man. We don't big boy dog. We ain't bringing in no poodles, man. We don't need no cocker spaniels and no goddamn Yorkies and what do you call them little, I don't know the name of all them dogs, man, but we want them rock wild.
Little peekapoo.
Yeah, man, we ain't trying to. Hey, the Scrappy Doos of the world. We respect Scrappy Doo, man, but we need them big dogs, man.
For sure.
We need them big dogs, man. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun weekend, man. Hey, listen, I'm gonna rock some Tiger Talk merch, man. If y'all see me, man, holla at your boy, man. It's on and popping, man, this weekend. I'll be in town on Thursday morning. What we're gonna be at block party Thursday night. Like I said, everybody be safe. And Friday will be on the yard. I ain't going out though. I'm of the age now where I have my fun when the sun is up. When the sun go down, I get me something to eat and I get my ass to the bed. Hey, I'm from Jackson. That's my town. I know how we get down out there. I ain't young no more. I ain't young like that no more.
Look, fellas, I'm finna go ahead and roll off, bro. Hey,
you got it, bro. I'm about to get ready to shut down a little bit. You got it, bro. We'll stay on for a few more minutes, see if anybody else had anything. I close it out in a minute.
All right, so
All right.
All right,
man. I'm back.
Deuces.
All right,
so.
All right, yeah, no, like I'm pretty sure everybody already said what they had to say about Travis. I just want to throw my 2 cents in there.
Okay, let's roll.
All right. Nah, I think it's poetic justice. I think it's poetic justice because Travis had came to the homecoming to decide that he wanted to come to JSU.
Right.
And so if
that's a great point.
Yeah. My bad, y'all.
Nah,
I'm in downtown Los Angeles. I work in downtown Los Angeles. I apologize for the sirens.
Hey, I already know. Hey, bro, I know how it go down, dog. You got it. Go ahead.
Yeah, hold on. I put on voice isolation, so that should. How voice isolation doing? Did it cut off like the sound?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, voice isolation. That thing abused. Nah, but yeah, like I think it's poetic justice. The fact that Travis decided to come to Jackson State at the homecoming. He's making his grand entrance at homecoming.
Yeah.
That was an appetizer. That was an appetizer. That wasn't even no preview, honestly. That was an appetizer. You go to them restaurants sometimes, some expensive restaurants, and they give you like these little small appetizers. Like, man, what is this? This ain't filling me up. So yeah, man, I think I think it's gonna be a wonderful story. Like I said, it's poetic justice. And he's making his grand entrance versus a team that's threatening. Like the streak. Campbell. They beat Central. Oh, hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I muted everybody, so when you're talking, we won't get the background noise. I'm gonna unmute everybody when you finish. Go ahead.
Okay. I won't be long. But no, like I was saying, like like they beat Central. Central was undefeated. God bless Central. Hopefully, they figure it out. For the rest of the season, and they're threatening. And we ain't never said we were scared, but they are threatening. So I just think it's going to be a very interesting game. They don't have any personnel on Travis other than what they saw in high school. And if you ask me, training under Coach Prime and that wonderful coaching at Jackson State, I think we're going to see a different animal come this Saturday. And so, yeah, man, like I'm definitely excited. But yeah, I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, man, I think you hit the nail on the head. It's hold on. All right, let me try that now. Okay, a little bit better. Yeah, y'all can unmute yourselves whenever you get ready to speak. It's all good. Yeah, I think you're right. I didn't think about the Travis coming to a homecoming and really his official first game at Jackson State going to be in Jackson at a homecoming. I like that. That's actually pretty damn. That's pretty damn good, man.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think he gonna have a good game, bro. Because the thing that sold him, he gets to play in front of. And then you also saw Big Willis Patrick was like, man, this will be my first homecoming at Jackson State. I'm so excited about it. I was like, bro, you in for a treat. You finna see something you never seen before. And I love it because I want the players to really, when they come out that tunnel and they see that bowl gonna be full, man, and people making all that noise, bro. It's gonna be the adrenaline gonna be through the roof. So it's gonna be on and popping, bro. I can't wait, man. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting. I think we roll out the new units with the Jackson States, with the Navy units that got the white Jackson State trimmed in red going across the front. I don't know. This ain't no intel, but I think this is the perfect game for that. Perfect game to roll the new ones out. So I'm excited to see what we look like. Because the uniforms been looking really good this year, man. We've been looking fire, bro. Like they've been on point. For real, for real.
Yeah, they doing it, bro.
No doubt, no doubt.
Every kid,
I'm rolling out my New Jersey too.
Yes, indeed. Hey man, I got so much. I got merch. I got folks that made me a couple shirts. I'm like, I take all the merch now. Anybody want me to wear some merch on the show or whatever, I'm all for it, you know. But I'm already ready. I'm packing. I watched it and started packing today, man. I'm pumped up, ready to leave, but I'm ready to get home, man. I can't wait. So it's gonna be fun, man.
Hey, I live in Madison, kid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all my kids, Jags. My
oh man.
Yeah,
man. I've been in Pop's been in Madison since 1989, bro.
Yeah, I've been here 14 years.
Yeah. So I was in the city, grew up in the city of Jackson. Got to my sophomore year, and me and the head coach of basketball at Murray fell out. I needed to I'm gonna mute you that going. So what happened was, I needed somewhere. I was supposed to go to Callaway because I was living at Willow Point, and then my dad was in Madison. I was like, man, I don't want to go to the country, but I knew the stability was there, so I was like, fuck it, I hit up Pops, and he was shocked. I said, Dad, I'm coming to Madison. He was like, what? So I moved in with Pops my junior year, man. Finished up my last 2 years of high school at Madison Central, and got a chance to go play JUCO basketball in Holmes and Goodman, won a state championship, then went on to Jackson State. So I know I look like a football player, but I used to get buckets. Well, I still can get buckets. I just ain't hooping like that, you know, shooting basketball like riding a bike. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't got the win I used to have, but I still put I still put in the hole. You said I'm the guy that can sit in the corner and hit the little set three. So I ain't gonna run down the court. That's me right there. I'll be a big three. I'll be a big three, a killer right now. But full court, yeah, you're gonna have to get an oxygen mask out there for your boy.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed, man.
Yeah.
But anywho, bro, anybody got anything else, bro? We ain't gonna be on too much longer. I'm gonna get ready to shut this thing down. It's after midnight for y'all. Ooh, getting late. But man, we'll come back. What's the day? Oh, real quick, man. So a couple things before I get out of here, bro. I'll be on with Coach Carl Reed. Hit me up for 247 Sports. So he invited me on to the show. So I'm gonna be on this show tomorrow, 4 p.m., 6 p.m. Central. 247, talking about Jack State, talking about HBCU, recruiting, all that good stuff, man. So definitely gonna drop that on the page whenever. And then we'll see what happens, man, from there. Supposed to be meeting with Blake Levine from WLBT. Want to do something. I'm like, I don't know. We'll see. So
why you don't want to do it, Ken?
Huh?
Why you don't want to do it?
I don't know, man. It's just I don't know. It's funny because I'm probably gonna do it. I just know our fan base. He felt like, you know, he said he felt like I was interested from the Twitter activity. And he said he felt like I was like the face of HBCU athletics. I mean, Jack State athletics on Twitter. I was like, no, I ain't gonna accept that title. I'm just one. Consider me a microcosm. I'm just a small example of a big base. You know, I'm just active. I talk back. You know what I'm saying? I get spotty on Twitter. You talk smack, I talk back. You hit me, I hit you back. You come for us, I respond. You know what I'm saying? And it's all banter, but we'll see. we're supposed to talk about it this week and see, you know. But
hey, you getting big though, dog. You might well get used to it.
Yeah, man.
Growing
up, Ken, growing up.
You getting big.
Y'all know how it is, bro. You get a little too. That when the dark start coming. I'm trying to avoid the darks, bro. YouTube is cool, but we'll see. It's honestly, I just felt like it's a good opportunity to push the 1400 Club and push the podcast. Honestly, not even this channel so much, but more so Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club podcast. Talk about the 1400 Club, what we're doing, what we're trying to do. You know, grow membership and you know, continue to encourage the alumni base to do what we can do. It ain't all about money. Sometimes it's about time. Sometimes it's about engagement, like what you just did. Ideas, how we can improve the experience at the school. Like sometimes people think that everything ain't about money. Now, money is a big factor, but we also need to contribute, like just engagement, bro. You know what I mean? Just getting active. You know, just getting. Imagine like what my parents did for me, and for most of us coming up in Jackson. Jack State was a big time experience for us. You know what I mean? So wanting to, you know, pass that and pay it forward to the younger generation that's coming behind, give them some experience as well. So that's it, man. You know, Jack State can be as great as we want it to be, but we got to do our part though.
Yeah. You know what I wanted to ask you really quick?
Yep.
The 60-minute interview.
Yep.
I think the goal is to apply pressure to the state.
You caught that too, huh?
Yes, sir. And that's
I thought that was
awesome.
I thought that was masterful.
What?
Yeah, I think, and I say this too. He can also apply pressure to us.
Yeah.
Can't be comfortable, because if we still around here sitting around here thinking Coach Prime gonna be here forever and we ain't got to do shit, Coach Prime was like, nah, I'm gonna entertain. I'd be a fool not to. Because if Coach Prime, listen, for those that say, oh, he said he'll entertain a job. Listen, folks. If Coach Prime came out and said, I ain't entertaining no Power 5 job, I'm staying at Jack State for the next 10 years, don't call my phone, we'll get complacent.
That's right. It's leverage.
We wouldn't do shit. We wouldn't do nothing to try to progress. Look, but because that motherfucker said, hey, if they call me, I'm listening. Yeah. Everybody like, what can we do? What can we do?
That's the
point.
He knows that too. He knows that.
He knows you want to keep me here? I'm telling you what I need. Pay my coaches more. And I already know the school maxed out. We can't really give more than what we can give. You know, it is what it is. But the city can.
That's right.
Business professionals can. And I was talking to somebody about this today. Mississippi wears this, we're the poorest state, the most uneducated state. All that shit is, they wear that shit like a badge of honor. Mississippi ain't poor. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Money. Mississippi got money, bro.
Plenty of it.
It's where the money is going.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, the objective is Jack State. Keep this in mind. Jackson is a predominantly African American city. I can give you one street in our city of Jackson and give you a microcosm of how Mississippi is. Northside Drive. I say this all the time. Northside Drive is separated by Interstate I-55 that carries you from Madison all the way to New Orleans.
That's right.
On one side of Northside Drive, you got 2 service stations, a Waffle House, and a bunch of apartment complexes and a bunch of colors going in that direction. The streets beat the hell and back. You feel what I'm saying? And ain't really no good food. You can't find a grocery store for miles that gets you good, decent food. I know there's a grocery store, but it ain't like what I'm talking about. You go across to the other side, you got 2 grocery stores that sit right there. High quality. You got a Whole Foods.
I knew it.
You got 2 decent restaurants. You got boutiques.
Yeah, Mason Weiss.
You got Shard. You got all that good stuff right over there, man. It's right there in that one little small corridor. And you go further, you got walled in, bricked in, gated communities. You got big ass houses with big deep money. You got a private school down the street around the corner. You got another private school down the street around the corner. You got another private school down the street around the corner. Take a left. You get what I'm saying? You follow what I'm talking about? And you just follow that money, and it looks totally different. It's gonna run you right into the airport. But you go the opposite way, and then it gets a little murky, gets a little shaky. So the money's there. It's just a matter of where the money's going. Now, hey, here's the thing. What we got to do, hey, the people that got the money love our head football coach. They love them Deion Sanders.
Yeah.
With all due respect, we better leverage that shit and get what we need.
That's right.
Hey.
Right.
So that way, if he do leave, we still got what we need. We're going to be fine regardless.
And it's the perfect time, Ken.
That's why I keep telling people, even if Coach Prime leaves, Coach Prime ain't finna take the district. Oh my goodness, I love the district. Well, I said I go back home. Shit, the district look like the Domain. I lived in Austin, Texas, 7 years, man. You hear me? Yeah. The district looked like the Domain. And if you know anything about Austin, Texas, I know DJ. DJ just moved there, and I'm just saying, like that's home too for me. Listen, the district is beautiful. Sally Mookie's them shipped and navigated over there to the district. You got nice, 4 or 5 story condos, that's over there. Nice restaurants, boutiques, tanning salons, beauty salons, little shopping. It looks nice, very nice actually. And all I'm saying is when you see that lets you know the potential. You live in Madison, bro. You go right up the street. Been in Madison. I've been in Madison since Madison was a jitney jungle, a service station, a post office, a Mickey D's, and one bank. That was it. Rest of it was houses. You go to Madison now, it's coated brick. You got building after building after building. You got to go to certain roads to get the potholes, but the streets are nice. You got Sam's over there now. You got a nice movie theater. You got the Renaissance that's right across in Madison County. They got a Top Golf that's coming that was supposed to go to Jackson that's now going to be over there in Brisbane now. Because guess what? They said we don't want nothing to happen to Jackson. Don't tater tot. All the folk got a little something to do with that. So I'm telling you, I ain't telling you what nobody told me. I'm telling you what I know. So, Coach Prime is smart. That's why he go into 60 Minutes and say, hey, we had this 5-star, 4-star recruit that we was in the top 2, 3 with, and we tit for tat with Alabama, and we broke. Imagine if we can get some support over here.
But Kenny,
you say you love me. You say you appreciate me being here in the state. And then what we saw today, I saw senators and congressmen retweeting Coach Prime talking about, oh, Coach, what you doing is great. I'm like, yeah, send the check.
Right.
Cut the check.
There you go.
Don't tell me you appreciate me. Show me you appreciate me. And that holds true to us too. Coach, I keep saying Coach, but President Hudson, when we talked to him on Wednesday, he gave us a nugget. We used to be at 7%, maybe lower, alumni giving. I want to say it was 7. I think we're up now to about, now I want to say it was like 5%. It was low. I think now we're up to like 13%, okay, which the goal is 30 or higher. And what he was saying is you don't have to, when you think about alumni giving, we're talking about registering and actually like setting up maybe a real crate, be $5, bro. It's not really, we overthink it. Just get in the habit of putting something in the pot. If you got 50,000 alums, you just do the math on it. If 50,000 alums, think about this, 50,000 alums each gave $10, $500K a month. You get what I'm saying? $10 a month. Man, that's Netflix. Right. Hell, that ain't even Netflix no more. Shit, Netflix $15, $16 now. But I'm just saying, think about it. That's what I'm talking about when we're talking about those types of things. You know what I mean? We have the day of giving. We have to have these creative ways to raise money. But I tell everybody, we got to get our season ticket sales up. I think Ashley told me when we was in Montgomery, we sat down and we talked. I think he said, I think we did maybe 8,500 season tickets this season. But think about it. We pride ourselves on being this big alumni base, and we averaging over 30,000. But we got to get season ticket sales up to about 15K. Half of that need to be season ticket holders. So we should strive to double that for next season. You know, buy season tickets, and yeah, that'll alleviate a lot of stuff. We can really help the institution. I'm telling you, like, do yourself a favor. Everybody in Jackson that wants to contribute to Jackson State for football season should own a pair of season tickets. Just buy them anyway. Just if you don't go to the game, give it to somebody that didn't go to the game. You know, that's just an idea. I've been doing that for years, and I ain't lived at home since 2013. If I don't go to the game, I give my tickets away. My brother would be one of the ones that, you know, I would throw a ticket to, a few here and there. But I got 3 sets. My sister and my niece going to the game, so I'm gonna give them my reserve seats, and so they can be comfortable. My sister ain't never went to a game. I know of. My sister 46. Yeah, bro. So, just saying. We always talk about Jackson State is hot right now, man. We got the soccer team #1. We got the #1 women's basketball program. We got Mo Williams, son of the city, taking over the basketball program. We got Coach Prime as the head coach. Man, what the hell y'all thinking about, man? You in Jackson? You sitting at the crib and you got all this greatness going on down the street? Come on, man. Partake. Yeah.
Question, Ken.
Yes, sir.
Did you hear anything about the Mikey Williams visiting yet? Or
not at the moment. I haven't. When we interviewed Mo, we didn't get into that because I just you don't want to. Some stuff you gotta. That I'll have a conversation when I go home if I see him and just kind of mention it to him. And but this is one of those things that we know if Mikey Williams comes, that's gonna be all over social media. We're gonna blow that up. We're gonna blow that all the way.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man. While I got everybody, man, keep in mind our first scrimmage for the men and women's basketball team is next Wednesday, I think. So it's between homecoming and Southern. I know the men play Tuskegee and the women play Stephen F. Austin.
Kenny, question. Do you think that would
October 26th? Go ahead.
Do you think that would Mikey does decide that he want to go to HBCU, which is speculation we've been heard about for a couple of years now, because I remember reading an article about that. But do you think it would hinder him staying at Jackson State if Deion decided to leave?
No. Oops, sorry.
Mikey Williams go to any HBCU, he gonna be one and done.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I think the HBCU we really got to be mindful of is North Carolina Central. Coach DeVale Mouton is he got a phenomenal program. I know Tennessee State was out there in Hampton because of some family ties. Jackson State, of course, he wanted to come check it out. This would be a great weekend to bring him. But this is the cool part about us right now. Even if they don't catch homecoming, I'm telling you, that Southern gang gonna be ignorant, bro. Oh my God, bro. I'm telling you, Southern game gonna be more packed than homecoming. I'm just trying to tell y'all. It's gonna be more rowdy than homecoming because Southern travels to Jackson deep.
Right.
Deep. And now check this out. They sit #1 in the West. They got Virginia Lynchburg next week. They're gonna blow them off the map. And when I tell you they coming rowdy. They know that they feel like they should have beat us last year. That was their damn fault. They should have beat us.
Yeah,
they had that game.
They did.
But I'm telling you, they feel like they can beat us. That game gonna be ignorant, dog. I'm telling you, bro. It's gonna be stupid, bro. Hey, listen, I think I feel a 2010 coming on. It's gonna be crazy, bro.
Oh yeah.
I feel 2010. This is the one that because it's been a while since Southern and Jackson State both was a good team. And I'm telling y'all right now, this could very well be the preview to
the SWAC championship.
SWAC championship. The only problem is, actually, you know what? Even if they lose to us, correction. When they lose to us,
right?
You damn right. I hope Drew and them still on him. We're gonna kick y'all ass. Just FYI. But anyway, I'm saying, hey, they know what it is. We could be shooting marbles, goddammit. It's on and popping.
Yeah, what it
We
is.
got to beat them, dog. So here's what I'm saying. Even if we beat them, Alcorn has one loss now, and Alcorn has to play us. So we beat Alcorn, then we put them right back in the driver's seat.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? Now they got to go to Tallahassee and beat FAMU, which Southern versus FAMU is like Jackson State versus Grambling. They got a big ass lead on Southern. Grambling got a big ass lead on us. That's how it is.
Really?
Yeah, it's like that. So they got to go to Tallahassee. Do I think they beat FAMU? Yeah, I think they do. Zoe said no. And then Alcorn still got to play Prairie View, Texas Southern, and they got to play us. So it's a wild, wild west for real. But I think Southern probably gonna come out of the west. But boy, you get two Southerns in Jackson, boy, in the same year.
Alcorn to be in Houston the same weekend we'll be in Houston, right?
Oh, they got Prairie View the same weekend.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there. I'm in that thing. I ain't gonna miss the Texas Southern game. Because I got to go, now I tell y'all, man, Houston, shout out to Dan Reed Enterprise. You need any merch, make sure you go to www.reedenterprise.com. Reed always lacing us with some dope merch, man. And got a great alumni association in Houston, man. Houston Chapter Alumni Association. They already done kind of laid it out, man. It's gonna be dope out there, bro. So I'm looking forward to going out there. FAMU is last in rushing offense. Now, Ruben, I expect y'all to win that game. Ruben, y'all got to do y'all part. We're trying to get this 2000. I ain't gonna say 2013 because we don't want that again. We want the matchup again, but in Jackson. We don't want the outcome. But that Battle of the Bands, bro. Oh my goodness, I think the tickets are almost sold out. And it's gonna be at Smith Wheels.
Right.
This Friday night at Smith Wheels Stadium gonna be insane, bro. I gotta get in that thing, man. Try to get some content, bro, for the page, and it's gonna be on, man. It's gonna be a repeat of 99 beat that. I love the confidence, dog. I got this. Hey, it's on and popping, bro. It's on and popping, dog. You gotta come on that week, bro. I know you be in the chat always talking. You gotta come on and talk your shit next week, dog. Ain't no hide. Come Monday, get your ass on the stream and speak your mind. Speak your mind, dog. But now, bro, that game gonna be ignorant. But everybody that's planning on staying home, if you planning on staying home, hey, all right, nerds, bro. Appreciate you, bro. I peace out, brother. Let me go back to my regular format. There we go. So, yeah, man. What the hell was I finna say? Yeah, for those that's gonna be staying home, you can get homecoming, then you get basketball on Wednesday. Gotta go to the AAC, man, and support the men and women. I'm gonna say it again. The women play Stephen F. Austin in a scrimmage October 26th. Followed by the men that play Tuskegee on the same day. So you get a chance to see the men and women play basketball, and you get a chance to see homecoming followed by Southern. So it's all good, man.
Yeah.
Ruben, I was sick when we lost. Yeah, bro. We was I don't remember none of that. All I remember is beating them jokers in Baton Rouge last year. Anything that I remember 2010, that was a good memory, but any of that other shit. I remember us beating them in the regular season, but I don't remember no SWAC championship. I don't even remember. I got selective memory when it comes to that. But yeah, man, I'm telling y'all that game's gonna be epic, bro. It's gonna be epic.
Yeah.
So, but we gotta go handle business. We're not worried about Southern right now. We gotta go handle business in Campbell. I will say something about this, Ruby. Y'all. The commissioner of them let y'all off the hook. I think it was absolute bull junk that y'all gonna get 11 suspensions this week. Y'all should have got suspended last week. But I know they didn't want to mess up the outcome of a big time game in the West. I think they made a business move, bro. They made a business decision. The business decision was we're gonna let them play the game because either one of these teams in the SWAC championship versus Jackson State is gonna be must-see TV for the SWAC, and it's gonna be good dollars. And you know it. That's why he laughed. He know it. Well, he gave y'all a hell of an assist.
And we knew it was gonna happen though.
Zoe called that. Zoe said, why? Zoe said, Ken, they're not going to suspend these for this week. Watch what happens. He said, Southern got Virginia Lynchburg next week. He said, I'm telling you, dog, as soon as the damn game over with, we're going to get an announcement come Monday. And he said that, and he did it in his chat. He bust out laughing. I told you that's what they were going to do.
Yep.
And then, I'm sitting up here like, what took you so long, Commissioner McClellan? I know Commissioner, he cool cat. But I'm like, come on, bro. They were fighting in 4K. Remember the little kid? He was like, dog, y'all was on camera in 4K with your jersey numbers and your last name on your signature. It was clear as day.
Wow.
All the starters in the fight.
Huh?
All the starters was in the fight.
Yeah.
All the starters.
I'm rooting for Virginia Lynchburg, dog.
Right. You and me both.
I know they ain't got a chance.
None.
Matter of fact, Ruben, y'all ought to get into a fight with them on Saturday. Tell Dooley, man, don't, but anyway, Dooley, ask Scott. Ask Scott Dooley. Hey, last time Dooley was in the bed, we whooped him for the SWAC championship, so we don't mind whooping him again, bro.
Right.
But anywho, man, getting late, y'all.
Yes,
Get ready to shut this thing down, bro.
All right, brother.
All right, Ken.
Man, much love to you, bro. Go ahead and shut it down. Hey, everybody, before y'all get out of here, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Make sure you go subscribe to Tiger Talk with 1400 Club, man. Appreciate y'all. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
All right.